Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've interviewed somebody, but I'm really excited to bring you a familiar face, shall we say, around these here parts. Old man, Mr. B. How you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
That's good to good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So we're gonna have him. I got him for his spare time for roughly about an hour. We're gonna terrorize him and ask him loads of questions and watch him crack under the pressure. Uh, we're,
Doubt it.
we're only joking. We're only joking. So I want to try and make this as laid back as we can. Just like free flowing conversation. Talk a little bit about yourself, how you started the channel, what's going on in your life, the story behind Old Man, Mr. B, really. Yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I suppose we best start from the beginning, and I'll ask you, the routine question. The channel. What made you start it? What made you wake up one day and go, you know what, I'm gonna
Well,
do this channel?
okay. Once upon a time,
A very long time.
right. Well, I watched the channel and Evil Corking. I used to watch him a lot and
Oh yeah.
thinking about bandmate and stuff. And I thought, oh, anyway, I saw some of the comments. They're not playing their own instruments. I thought, the bloody well, I can tell that. So I thought, sod this. I'm going to have a go at doing this YouTube malarkey. So I found a bandmate one of them playing live. And that was the first thing I put up. And I thought, there you go, just to prove everybody wrong. But unbeknown to me, I didn't know at the time how big bandmate was. So the second one was bandmate. The third one was bandmate. Then I think it was probably Love Bites or something. But that's how it all kicked off.
Yeah.
Plus the fact COVID had hit. And I thought, I am not sitting around here doing nothing, so, and it just took off, and it took off in a way I never expected. And then of course I thought, oh, some good stuff out here. I started looking for new bands, not,
Yeah.
of course then I come across baby metal and all that, and because I mean, I've been on here, 4 years now.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that's it. This is it. And of course, it just took off. Originally, I was putting up 6 a day just to build the channel up. Yeah, 4,002 or 300 later, although I dropped it down to 2 eventually.
Bloody hell.
Did 11 yesterday.
Oh, bloody hell. You're a machine, aren't you?
No,
So,
no. The way it works now, because of obviously everyone knows about my situation,
yeah.
I am now spending more time for me.
Yeah. Understandable.
Right. So I've done it. I did 11, but I've got X amount already up there, right? And I'm uploading the 11. So that gives me time. Let's say the next 10 days is done. That next 10 days is mine to do what I want. Because I've got a 3D printer now, I'm playing around with that.
Oh, nice. I was wanted one of those.
I was going to get one 6 months ago.
Mm.
I'm on Amazon Prime, and then, let's put it like this: when you get sort of 35, 45% off of it, it does not bring the prices down. So anyway, so I got it, and I've been playing around with it and that, and I've printed all sorts.
Yeah.
That's the point. Hang on. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. We're getting a little bit of a show and tell here. Love that. So I don't know where we are. Should we edit this and be like, ooh, he's gone.
Right.
But now he's back.
Right. I managed to print myself off.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And messing about, I found you could do this.
That's pretty awesome too, sir.
But then I got a picture of bandmate, right?
Right.
Of them like all on a table.
Mm.
So I was sort of experimenting with just a picture. So I got rid of the background, right? And do you recognise who that is?
Oh, I can't see the camera. Is that Misa?
No.
Because the fringe. I can't really tell who it is because of the quality of the camera. Can I?
Yeah.
There we go. So I'm really struggling. My eyes are not the best either,
It's
which
your
doesn't
eyes, it's
help.
not my camera. But
So
what, right, what I'm going to say is that that was taken from a picture, and he
yeah.
obviously used AI to generate it to that. And so I did that, plus,
Oh, nice.
plus a load of other stuff.
You're getting me wanting to do it now because I wanted to 3D print it
Um,
for a while.
a bit of Gary Holloway's artwork.
Oh,
That's
nice.
you want to see the big one. It's a lot better than
Mm.
that. That was just a rough thing. Try it out.
Oh, nice. There you
Plus,
go. You're selling me the dream of a 3D printer now.
I'm going to do one of myself for a laugh. Yeah, put it in put it on the backdrop. Um,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm doing, and I'm having fun. Plus, I built a new computer,
Nice.
and I'm upgrading this one.
Yeah. I
Part-
mean,
The
you
parts
might as well.
didn't turn up today like they're supposed to do. So there you go.
Nice. That's good. That's good, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, might as well.
I'm doing what I want,
Yeah.
and
As obviously, like you said, you might. I got some other questions to ask, but we might as well, while we're already touched on the subject, talk about that and then get this one out of the way before we move on to other things. But obviously, with like the situation with your health now, has that kind of like made like a clearer picture of like all the things you want to do now?
um,
Uh,
all I've decided is right because I mean, okay, my YouTube channel was running my life, yeah.
yeah, it was running
Okay,
mine as well at one point.
yeah,
It's hard to take a step
and
back.
it's I'm not going to let it take over. I'm doing what I want. So
Hmm.
you get a lot of people go, well, why don't you react to this? Why don't you react to that? You know, like the questions and answers with Danny and Konami, right?
Yeah.
I have reacted to it, but they can bloody well wait. Um, you know, I'm just doing things as I want to. They can go on about, you know, well, yeah, this, well, and
Yeah.
I'm not, my channel's not about getting loads of views.
Yeah,
It's
same.
finding new bands and things, which I have. I've got some more new ones coming up. Plus, I've got some interviews coming up, interesting ones.
Nice.
Yeah, but of course, obviously, they're all under wraps. Um,
I know.
I had to keep the bride here one quiet, didn't I? But yes, I have got more of
Yeah,
them come up. But but it's like with Dolls Heads, right? You know, I went to the gig and I met them. Yeah.
yeah,
Now, when you listen to the CD, right, they are another bandmate. They are fabulous live, so much better than the record.
yeah.
They're unreal because the vocals have got more conviction to it and everything, and they're absolutely
Mm.
brilliant. So, you know, things like that. Because obviously, you know, someone says, "Oh, it's glad to see you get out and about."
Yeah,
Well, not in a wheelchair. You know, not yet. Um, and things just things like that. I mean, regards my health. I mean, people. I mean, I get fed up with people asking me how I am. You know, these are people that see you every day, sort of thing. And you're
yeah,
going, shut the, you know, because I'm fed up with it because I said I don't
mm.
need reminding what I've got. Um,
Yeah,
and so I say to them, look, just you know, I'm fine. If I look bad, and then you know, people on YouTube, if I get anything develops, I will let you all know.
yeah.
You
Do
know,
you do you regret kind of like making the vid a little bit and let everybody know? Do you kind
no,
of wish it was
no,
normal?
because I was getting a bit wheezy and stuff, and people were going, and you know,
Mm.
I get fed up with people asking me the same questions.
So they're either asking if you're okay or they're asking why you're too easy. You can't win.
Yeah. And at the time, but my voice does change a bit at times now because of this inhaler I'm using,
Yeah,
and that. And yeah, I mean, the weird thing is, what about me glasses? I had to go and get them sorted. So this is the third set of lenses to put in these. Took 6 weeks to sort out.
yeah.
Don't go Specsavers. Um,
These are what these ones are.
it's just under a mile to there, so I walk down, right?
Yeah.
Course, I'm about out of breath and all sorts, you know. And I
Mm.
said to him, "You trying to kill me?" Because you know, but the weird thing about that is when I walk back, it's the same again. So up and downhill, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So
It is. It
comes
is.
and it goes.
It is weird. Plus,
Yeah.
I mean, if you like, I mean, I can go on about all my aches and pains and stuff like old folks do. Oh yeah, I got arthritis. And I've got all that. And I don't give a monkey. So I'm just totally getting on with things and doing what I want to do.
Yeah,
So if anybody requests anything, it will happen. But when it happens,
yeah, yeah. Understandable, understandable.
I
Uh,
mean, I don't charge people for anything like that. So
no,
when
no,
you
I'm the same. I don't charge people. I had a really nice guy who made a request, and like he literally PayPal'd me like $20. I was like, dude, I would have done it for nothing. Don't send me money.
oh no, I've had people like that. Yeah, so don't no, I don't charge.
Yeah, I mean
Because
it's always appreciated, but
I know,
yeah.
but the way I see it is now I'm making money off the back of a band.
Yeah, there's that as well. There's not only that, but there's other people on YouTube. I'm not going to mention any names that like take the piss out of people, kind of give like the whole kind of like reactor scene. Of I feel that personally a little bit of a bad name. So I try to stay away from mimicking
I
those
know you
type of
talk. It's all
channels.
right. I know you're talking about. Obviously, I know.
Yeah, so I try and stay away from doing the repeat of what those channels do because
Yeah,
I think it's a bit shit and a bit scummy, honestly.
yeah.
So yeah.
I'm. I'll steer clear of all that because I mean, they're trying to make a living on YouTube. So if they're
Yeah,
doing that, go and do something where it's not copyrighted.
yeah, exactly. For them, it's a business. I think for the likes of me and you, which is one of the reasons why I love your channel so much, is you just do it. We do it for the fun of it.
Well, yeah. But
Um,
I'll tell you what, people think we earn a fortune. I'll tell you how much. I'll tell
if
you how
we
much.
are, somebody best tell me.
Hang on, I'll tell you how much I earned last month. £11.86p.
Yeah, £8 for me a month I earn from
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Mm,
And I mean, we for us to once we reach the £60 mark, they'll pay us.
mm.
That takes 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, I probably get what, one payment a year, maybe two if I'm
Yeah.
lucky,
And
of about 60 quid. So yeah,
yeah, I
it's
mean, it's like, well, when you look at it, because I was supposed to have invalid traffic, right?
mm,
And apparently I get paid 15p per thousand.
so
It's a joke. And I've been telling also, super thanks. I've turned it all off because
mm,
YouTube taking 60%. I've had enough of it.
yeah.
They're just robbing. If somebody sends you some money, you should get the money, not them. They're making money off the adverts.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I did set up a PayPal in the end because I had people the same because I stream on Twitch as well. I do obviously my reaction stuff on YouTube, but I stream over Twitch, and even Twitch is just as bad as YouTube. Like lots of people are complaining, look, Neon, I want to give you like a tenner just to say thanks, but I don't want to give you a tenner through Twitch because like they're the bombing bastards take freaking 50% of it. I'm not what's the point? Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, I get it. So that's why people just I like people like that. They do send like a tenner here or 20 quid and just like I say, here you go, mate. No,
Well, you
thank you
see,
for doing
like
your stuff.
with the money that people send to me on PayPal,
Mm.
that pays, if you like, goes towards the when I use an interpreter.
Yeah. Well, I always put like what I get back into the channel in some form, whether it not be like a new camera or upgrading the computer in some form, or
Yeah,
buying my overlays or getting my artist to do, getting an artist to do
yeah,
emotes and
yeah.
stuff like that. So it all goes back into it all funnels back into the channel uh
We can see
in some way.
I'm having a clear out of all my old
Mm.
stuff. It's behind me.
So so I was wondering why I was looking a bit messy over there.
I
So
mean,
all right, now we
me and my backdrops.
I love it. I love it. I expect it to change at least 3 times during this interview.
Oh, I'll change it in a minute. Don't worry.
All right. Well, now we got obviously probably the elephant in the room sort of out the way. We'll go back to the beginning and stuff like that. Obviously, you said about the channel with the reactions and stuff, but I want to ask you more about your just like general love of music. You know,
Ooh.
before obviously like YouTube, before like obviously maybe like the Japanese music centric scene that you've been maybe kind of pushed through. What was Mr. B's kind of like? What was your music scene? What was your music taste like
What?
before?
When? How far we're going back?
But as far as you want to go back.
Okay, well, I was into T-Rex,
So,
right?
right.
Uh, Thin Lizzy,
I'm not gonna say I know who they are, unfortunately.
right? Thin Lizzy.
Hmm.
I saw AC/DC live as well with Bon Scott, the
Yeah.
original singer.
Oh, nice.
I mean, like bands like Uriah Heep, if you ever heard of them.
So name feels
Deep
familiar.
Purple, Black
Oh,
Sabbath,
yeah, yeah.
obviously, all there was all them. That's the side of music I was into. Never a Led Zeppelin fan, right?
I don't mind a bit of Led Zeppelin.
No, I wasn't, and definitely not the Beatles. Um,
I got a soft spot for the Beatles being from Liverpool, so
yeah, well, yeah, well, yeah, 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 yeah. Because I mean, there's like the Beatles, Jerry and the Pacemakers, and all them. They just weren't heavy enough for me,
yeah, yeah, I can
you
understand
know.
that.
Because I mean, I was in a band. We started a band, or you know, sort of 70s, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think they called me a punk rocker before punk rock was invented. That I left because they wanted to do Beatles covers.
Yeah.
I
Ah,
wasn't into it. I wasn't going to do that.
yeah, no,
But
fair
of
enough.
course, over the years, you see, like Slipknot,
Hmm.
people like that, Corn, you know, I've seen them all. I've just seen loads of these bands live. It's all real. Limp Bizkit, and all and stuff like that. So I thought, you know, and then of course, obviously having to start the channel, then you start to realise all the Japanese. By the way, I've seen a lot of Japanese bands live.
Yeah.
I can't remember who they are. I remember going to one gig, and the first band that was on was a Japanese band, right?
Yeah.
So after they'd all been on, I couldn't get out of my head how good the drummer was in the Japanese band compared to the other two bands. I thought, what? That guy's insane. Yeah, I don't know who it was. I can't
Yeah.
remember. But the nice thing about the Japanese bands, if you like, yeah, when you come out the building into like the foyer, they were always there. For people,
Hmm.
give people autographs, chatting to them. Oh, where's the main bands? Oh, they're gone, aren't they? You know, this
Yeah.
is a difference, and that's something I noticed. You know,
Yeah, yeah, I know. I've noticed that as well. Being in a few smaller gigs. Well, yeah, I didn't see the shark then because your head doesn't know it until you moved. So to be
this is
fair, I
my
was kind of
present.
distracted with the Red Mermaid rockers.
This
So.
is the backdrop I've just used on my last reactions. I can't
I love
help it.
that.
I have to put it together.
I love that one. That one's cool.
It's just me having fun.
Yeah,
Um, and the thing about so then I got into the Japanese bands and realized, oh my God, there's all this out here.
yeah,
And so it's like restarting all over, like getting to music back in the 70s, whatever. It's
yeah,
like starting all over again.
yeah. That's what I say to people. Because again, I kind of grew up in the main music scene. For me, my era was, the late 90s, early 2000s, where like, Slipknot, like you said, Slipknot, Korn, Metallica, all those kind of bands were, up and running and at their, peak of their careers, shall we say.
Yeah,
So that's always what I was into. And then obviously later 2000s, I went a little bit heavier to like your Parkway Drives and all your screaming music that not many people like. Um, that was always my go-to. I always liked heavier music, but when I got requested to like the likes of baby metal and kind of like fell down the Japanese rabbit hole, so you were as to speak. It's kind of what you just said. Then it was kind of like a whole new world I'd like
yeah,
never
yeah.
experienced before. Like so many bands, and then you don't realize like how talented, how ferocious some of these musicians are, and how like just how out of the world they are. And I feel like a lot of people, or a lot of, shall we say, the normies, don't pay them attention just because, like I said, like they're Japanese or they sing in Japanese, which shouldn't subtract from the music at all. But I feel like they just get ignored way too much. And
Oh yeah, a lot of people go, well, I don't like, I can't understand them.
yeah, I don't know what they're singing,
So
so I'm
my
like, listen to
my
the music, man.
my reaction to that was, I said, oh yeah, a bit like my dad then. What, back in the day when the Beatles come out, can't understand them, bloody long haired so, you know. So and they're English. So work that
Yeah.
out.
Was he secretly Welsh or something?
Yeah. No, No, I've probably got Welsh in me due to my middle name, but won't go into that.
But
Boyle. Um,
but yeah, that was always the good thing for me. It's like it opened the door, doesn't it?
hmm,
So obviously, once you found obviously like these Japanese bands and you started reacting to it, like how did the obviously you kind of touched on it a little bit, like the channel just like you kept doing videos and then it just kind of found a life of its own.
it did, yeah.
You come a long way since then. Big channel on YouTube now, 26,000 subscribers. I think it is you have.
Something like that. I don't know.
I was, but mostly you're well known within the community. A lot of my subscribers know who you are. I know a lot of other YouTubers that I speak to, know who you are as well. A lot of bands as well know who you are.
Well, yeah.
I was talking to Rum Kicks when they came into Liverpool, and even they were like, just when I was talking to them. So it's nice to know that obviously, your channel is making a difference, how widespread it is. Um, like when did you do you ever sit down sometimes and think, holy crap, how's it come this far?
I don't know. I suppose what done me was Tamu's live stream
Hmm.
when I went hello from the UK, and she goes, "Oh, Mr. B, famous, oh Mr. B." I went, "What?" So I just replied, "I'm not famous. I'm old." So she laughed at that and gave me a wave, But I then realised that so many bands, because I share stuff on Twitter, are all sending me likes
Yeah.
that know me. Then there's certain ones that have started following me. Now you shouldn't have done that. You're going to get an email now about the interview. Um, and so I mean, like Bridie know me. They know who I am.
Yeah.
And I've like passed comments and things to them on Twitter. And things like that. Now, like you got a like from Miyaku, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got an actual thank you in the comment section when I reacted to her doing a music bit.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
I thought I mentioned that. I thought I'd save that one.
You just had to one up me,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah. But they know, but you see, they know who I am. But and the thing is, it's bypassing. If you can get bypass, not so much the record company, or you may get an interview with them, but it's getting there. I mean,
Yeah.
like if you like, I'll go on about the Bridie one. That took months, months and months and months and months, because their email was it's English, so I thought okay, and the reply I got was yes, we can make this happen. I thought what, and that's how it all went on.
I love it, mate. I love it.
Um,
For me, it's more of a confidence issue, which is one of the reasons why, like I said, I'm doing this again. It's been a while since I've done interviews with people. I started off obviously with Lady Baby. I did the guy who fronts Blended Memory as well. He's a good friend of mine. And then like sort of health kind of happened, and I haven't really got back to interview. So I'm hoping to kind of get back there, get the ball rolling again, and hopefully touch wood, I can get a few people on the channel.
well, I'll tell you this much. Today I got in touch with somebody, and they got back to me almost straight away,
Nice.
saying yes. Can I have have you got a list of the questions? Sent the list of questions saying, look, if there's anything in there you don't like, that again, very quickly got back to me. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm a bit busy at the moment performing. I said, look, there's no rush to when we do it. I'm retired or retarded. So
Been both.
I can fit in with any time that's best for you. Just
Yeah.
let me know. So that's how that one went today.
Nice, man. Nice.
And
I need to kick myself up the ass a little bit and start not being so
but
confidence issues and
But right, when I did Freeze the Fall and the others, like there were quite a few at the time, that was a nightmare trying to, fit them all in and that. I know I lost one because I couldn't do it on the same day, but I'm not bothered about that,
yeah.
But it's trying to get it all fit in. I mean, Arisa, was it Doll Parts? That was a great one to get.
Yeah.
And she's a lovely person. And you know about Sally, don't you?
I don't know, sir. Which from Sally from. I have to
Sally,
narrow that down.
yeah, she's just called Sally.
So,
She was
oh,
originally in lipstick, wasn't she? And then she moved on. She's solo stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, blonde hair.
Yeah, yeah, I know, yeah, yeah, I know who you're on about now. It took a while then. You said sadly, then my brain was like, it
Yeah.
does not compute.
Well, do you know how that one came about?
No, go on.
Right. Okay. She was on a live stream one day, and I
Mm.
put something up in Japanese saying, "Look, I'm trying to learn Japanese, but you talk at 1,000 miles an hour. I've got no chance." Her reply to that was, "Oh, sorry, me speedy mouth." Right. Anyway, a while later, another live stream comes on, and I put up. Yeah, obviously I'm using the blooming translator, having a fight with that. Joking aside, I would like to do an interview with you, right?
Yeah,
Anyway, at this moment, she slows right down. Now she's trying to explain something to me in Japanese. I haven't got a clue. But it ended with arigatou gozaimasu. Then
yeah.
some nice Japanese person, obviously used a translator, put in the comment section, I'm looking forward to the interview. So I recorded that bit, sent it to Tom, just
Yeah.
me. Tom, help! What's she saying? He says, yeah, yeah. He says, yes, she wants to do the interview because then I found all the email and stuff that I needed to, and yeah, it happened
Nice, man.
because she's a friend of Gashan's, you see.
Yeah,
So if you like, they get to know each other. I mean, the funniest one was, oh yeah, the bass player.
yeah.
Yeah, well, she turned me down.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you why. Oh, you favour Gashan, blah blah blah. I went,
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me this about it, actually,
yeah,
quite a while back.
so I thought, okay, I'm not bothered. So, but now she's singing because she
Yeah.
tried to put a band together, that didn't happen,
Mm.
and now she's singing. Well, she's singing. I'm not reacting to her. She's a bass player. Um,
She's a bass player. Oh.
well, she was runner up with Love Bites, wasn't she?
Mm.
So anyway, I thought, well, you want to be funny with me. I mean, I'm only trying to help you. And I mean, what I find with interviews, it does help promote bands.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah, for
reason I
sure.
do it. Um, and it's like with Dollheads when I did it. Did you see that interview?
There's a few on your channel. I admittedly haven't watched
Well,
any interviews in a
well,
while. I think
when I'm interviewing them, it's this looks like a flipping bear comes down the stairs. This is like such a huge dog. What the hell's that?
no, I don't think that's one I've seen, unfortunately.
But no,
Um,
no, but they're lovely, lovely people. And I thank mum and dad. I says thank mum and dad for letting me do it because they're only in the teens, you see.
yeah,
So I thank mum and dad. But they're all amazing, amazing when you see them live. But
that's crazy. If you could have like a dream interview, if you could have one particular band on the channel, doesn't matter who they are, who would you have? You could have that. If you could have that one opportunity.
I think you know the answer to that, don't you?
So
BM.
oh, baby metal.
No. Bandmate, of course. Yes.
Um, fair enough.
But there's
Who would
no.
you who would be the one if you could only pick one of the girls?
I don't know. I think I'm different.
So
Can't I?
Caddy,
Yeah. Why
fair
not?
enough. Why not? Why not?
Why not? And there's somebody I really want to do an interview with is Tamu.
Mm,
Well, because I've had some fun with her, like sort of exchanging comments on things.
yeah,
And I would love to do an interview with her.
yeah. No,
Um,
she's a blast. I think after this one, although I don't want to spoil it. Hopefully, touch wood, things go well. I'll probably edit this out if it doesn't. But I really want to try and sit down with Christmas from 18 Fevers because I had an absolute blast, absolutely talking to her at the door. And she said she'd be willing to do an interview. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be the
of
next one
course they
on the
will,
channel.
because I've done an interview with them.
Yeah, so they're
That was
really
great.
good. They are
Interview with
fantastic.
them about 3 weeks later. I got to meet them.
Mm,
Oh shit! And of course I'm chatting with you and about guitars and stuff. Okay, her English isn't as good, but she's good enough. We're chatting about guitars and stuff like that, which is great.
yeah,
So I'm into guitars. Yeah.
So I know for me, I like guitars. They're just way too expensive for me. I want more. Always want more, but never enough money.
Well, I've got it. I would get more, but I've got no room.
So
My
I've got
place looks like a huge recording studio. I've got this here. I'm sat in front of it. I'm using a TV as mine. It's a 43-inch TV,
yeah,
4K.
nice.
So I thought, right, that's it, and I can obviously it's great.
Mm.
So I'm using that. Plus, I'm always trying to update things. I'm never happy because I used to have my microphone up here, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah. I remember those
Not
days.
it's down here now. I'm
But
always.
it looks a lot better as well. So
Well,
for having the mic
but you can't
like
see it. Yeah,
not
but
on the screen, yeah.
yeah, but it's never even when it was above me, you couldn't see it
So
because they were direct. And another thing, because my little flat gets up to 34 degrees in the summer.
yeah, no, it's boiling.
I know, but
That's
again,
one. Yeah.
I invested in a mobile aircon unit. Oh boy, does that make a difference?
Oh God, I'm jealous. I've legit like had to like the last couple of weeks. I don't know. I'll try and get this interview out as soon as I can. But yeah, the last couple of weeks it's been like 30, 35, 40 degrees around here, and it's been way too hot for me to do anything like making
Hmm.
videos, streaming. I was just like, especially in this little tiny room as well. Like it is like a box, and it's like horrible. It's man, I'm like drenched in sweat 10 minutes into a stream, and it's just downhill from there. It's horrible.
Yeah. I know that is in my flat. I mean, I'm sort of opposite the hallway door. I can open that up and like
Yeah.
the bathroom's next to it, to try and get some cool air coming in. It doesn't really work, but
No.
and then this is why when I get the chance, I'll do so many as well
Yeah.
because knowing what the weather's going to be like, people don't realize what you go through. Just it's just
No. They kind of go, oh, the weather's hot. Why are you not streaming and stuff like that? And I'm like, dude, I bake in that chair. Like, I
but
legit,
yeah, you
it
should
is
answer.
horrible.
Yes, I am streaming. Look, it's pouring down my face.
Yeah. I had to stop for a little bit because not that anybody needs to know this, but because I was sweating so much during this hot weather,
Yeah,
started getting like sweat rashes and shit like that. I was like, dude, I need to stop. I need to take like a week off streaming because I just
yeah,
literally as soon
because
as I put it on
yeah,
buckets, man.
Betty Swallocks.
Yeah. That's the worst part when you sat here after a 4 hour stream, just like marinating in your own bull juice, and you're just like, guys, I need a bit of time.
I use I use them sort of words because you can get away with it.
Well, I think you can say what you want. Yeah,
No,
I
I know,
honestly don't mind.
but I don't. I'm not known for using that sort of language. But well, not when I'm on here, but when I do because I'm old, I do silly
Yeah.
things like smack my head on the flipping side of the door frame, stuff like that. Which
So
is,
I mean,
but
I tend not to swear, especially on YouTube. Like Twitch is a little bit different for me because it's a little bit more free form. Um, but on YouTube, I try to refrain from swearing and obviously
hmm,
saying controversial things. But on Twitch for me, it's a little bit
yeah.
better.
The trouble is with some people, the F word's every other word.
Mm,
A bit over the top, but yeah, but yeah, so that basically, well, let's get back to what was it. That's how it all started,
yeah.
and of course now, then I started doing interviews, and then I realised that people want me to interview them, and that, and of course, and I mean, I know that I'm better known in Japan than I'm in my own flipping country. I really am,
Yeah.
and. Who was it? Oh, I'm trying to think. Was it Ree, the guitarist? She's a guitarist. She does her own music, sings and everything.
Yeah.
All right, so I thought I'll follow her on Twitter. She's following me back. I thought, yeah, you shouldn't have done that now, do you? But but yeah, and I mean, it's like on Facebook, right? Yeah, they give out these awards things that you can put up
Yeah.
for I keep getting them from different bands. It's like it's unreal. I think that I've got the Let Goes. So
Mm,
I mean, they're all going to know me.
yeah.
This is me getting to know me. I know Facebook's for old codgers that just putting pictures of the food up. Um, Instagram's another one I use.
Yeah.
I find a lot on there.
I need to use Instagram more, to be honest. It's like probably the one thing I'm a bit old fashioned when it comes to that kind of stuff. Um, when it comes to Twitter and Instagram, don't really go on it too much. But I think I have been told, even lots of people like, yeah, you need to get on it, Neon, because well, that's where all the bands are. I'll be able to talk to them a little bit more.
Yeah, well, on Facebook, because it was always down me out, so I put in brackets old Mr. B, right?
Mm,
Then all of a sudden I got all these people from, oh, we found you. Yeah, so you've been hiding under your own name, blah, blah, blah. So I did that. And then
mm.
Instagram, I've got quite a few interviews off of there.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good.
I'm trying to think who it was now, but I got in touch with one, and their reply was, "Oh, sorry for taking so long to get back with you, but
Mm.
yeah, an interview that sounds fun.
Oh, that's nice, man. I
Japanese
like that.
band."
So, so that's how it starts. So there you go. There you go. The secrets of the trade. Um, going back a little bit more to the main channel, like, is there a focus on sort of like who you react to, like bands or anything? Do you have like more of like a personal attachment on what you gravitate towards,
Well,
or do you
I
just go what people
I
recommend to you?
will react to anything, even if it's like I'm not a fan of jazz or anything like. I'll do it,
Mm.
right? Providing it's no more than 5 years old.
Yeah,
I've put a limit on it because you start going back that far, you think, well, that band's already made it. They don't need any help from me.
yeah,
So I always sort of say, yeah, about 5 years, I'll go 5 years back. I won't go any further than that. But I mean, if you look at some of the things I've reacted to, um, boogie woogie, piano player, things
mm,
like that, I don't mind. My channel's not about me. It doesn't mean if it's not my sort of thing, but there's people out there that like it, so that's why I do it.
yeah.
So
I like
I'm
that.
not limited.
Yeah, that's the same. I think people are still surprised that I like J-pop and stuff like that, because I'm like, I made no secret that my preference is like metal. That's my go-to genre. That's the thing I personally enjoy. Like, if you left me alone, with, like Spotify or something like that, that's instantly the first thing that goes on. But I think that's one of the good things I think you need as a reactor, is to have that openness to be able to experience new things. I see a lot of channels, and I'm not shitting on other reaction channels here at all, but I see a lot of people just like, oh, why would I want to react to that? That's like, like so shit, or like so different genre. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm like, dude, why though? It's so good. Like, you don't have to love everything, but you need to be open, I feel like, to get
Well,
to new things, to give things a try.
yep. Right, you see, it's like there's certain channels they're not honest because they like everything. Like
Mm,
with me, I will say, look, this is not my sort of thing at all. But
yeah.
it's like I say, my channel's not about me. There's people out there like it. It doesn't float my boat, whatever. But I'm being honest. I'm not
Yeah.
slagging them off. I'm giving my reason why it's not my sort of thing. But they don't. They're going, "Whoa, yeah, that's great, that was great." And I thought, no, go and wet yourself or something. I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about anyway. But there's several out there that do this, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking, why? Why not just be honest and say, no? Then you got the ones that start breaking it all down. I'm thinking, hold on, right. Basically, music's about what your ears like, if you like it or not. You don't
Mm,
need it breaking down like that
yeah.
because it makes no difference to me. If you want all that, go on to. Oh, I'm trying to think of his flipping name now. The silly old git that's set in his ways. Yeah, Rick Beato. Um,
Yeah, I'm like that as well. And I said this before. A lot of people keep asking me for like more breakdowns, and I do like to give my thoughts. So like when I do a reaction, I like to listen to the music. I like to get excited, but then I'll give my thoughts at the end. People are often surprised with me sometimes when I give like a negative review, because I don't shy away when I don't like something. I'm quite
yeah, yeah,
forefront about it.
yeah.
So, like, people are always shocked because like I said, my taste is very varied. So I like a lot of things, like probably more than the average person. So when something comes across like, my desk that I don't like, people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't like that. I'm like,
Well, in my case, I'm old. I'm not supposed to like anything, am I? I'm supposed to be still talking about the past,
Well, they
Rolling Stones and all that, you know.
yeah. Oh, there you go. You should have to change the channel name instead of Old Mr. B. It should be Old Mr. B hates hates music or something like
But you know, I
that.
mean, right where I live, there's a lot of people sort of my age or whatever,
Yeah.
and none of them are into the what's that. When is it that you stop listening to music and cut up? I don't know. We've
Hmm.
got one here who thinks he can sing and does these clubs and bits and bobs.
Wow.
But he's always doing covers of old shit. Sorry, didn't mean to
It's all
say
right.
that.
Like sense.
Um,
Say what you want.
and he's like, you know, move on. Look, there's all this stuff. You haven't got a clue
Hmm.
what's happening now. Stop living in the past.
Yeah.
And that's the trouble. They're not moving on with what's developing. I mean, like, you know, people, humans, we all develop as we get old, like with AI and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you get the ones who get to a certain age, and it's like, yeah, it's Coronation Street on. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
God, no. So yeah, no, I understand that. I think when you like really resonate with like a certain music genre or a certain artist, I have sympathy in a way because it's hard not to feel nostalgic for music that you like. Like even me, I'm in my early 30s, and already like I like said, harking back to the early 2000s. Sometimes I put like that on. I'm like, oh, I miss this, you know. But that doesn't stop me from looking forward either or enjoying
Oh, yeah,
what we the music that's out now.
they've probably got a name for me then, because you know, like everyone's got them mentally ill these days. They've got this wrong and that wrong. They've probably got a name for me because I don't look back. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always looking forwards. So they've probably got a name for me or something. I don't know, but that's the trouble with today as
Mm.
well. But yeah, anyway, look, I did show you this before. This is
Yeah.
signed. You know, this is Dollheads, and
Yeah.
I got the other CD as well, and
Nice.
they're absolutely great. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd recommend anybody to go out and buy, buy
And
them.
the shirt as well. Don't forget the shirt. You showed me that before.
Yeah, actually, it just happens to be here. And I think
Hey, I like
the joke is because I use a green screen and the color of this, I did ask for an orange one, but it don't matter.
that.
It reflects through it.
Yeah.
So when I've done reactions wearing this, I think I was wearing this when I did all 11. So, but I don't care. I don't care. But I had to fall out over that. They're going to give it me. I thought, no, I'm paying for it.
Fair enough.
When and when I turned up to the gig and they thanked me for turning up.
Yeah.
Oh, come
That's
on.
mad. That's mad, man.
That's the sort of people that they are. They're such lovely people. With the state the world's in at the
Mm.
moment, and I'm meeting all these lovely, lovely people. It's like the community on my channel is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's the same thing for mine as well.
Yeah.
Although maybe I'm probably not as well known, maybe in like the smaller bands. Oh, I hope to change that though, over the next couple of bands.
Well,
I
if you
get a
want
little
any
bit more involved.
recommendations, you know who to call.
I
And it ain't
know, I
it
know.
ain't the Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I get that. I want to try and change that. But for me, again, like harking back to gigs, so like going to like different Asian bands, whether not Korean or Japanese now, and just having like people, hey, Neon, you do that YouTube channel. That's still a crazy thing for me. Like honest to God, that's such a buzz as well. Like I can't tell you, like describe like how good that makes me feel. And I've never been one to like sort of like up my own ego at all, but that does give me sort of like a proper little buzz. I'm like, yeah, man. You
Yeah,
know,
I've
I
got
know.
got something funny for you. Right. I was telling somebody like, oh, well, I've got up ready to go,
Mm,
about 10. And they went, oh, all Japanese bands then. So then I started reeling off where they're coming from. And I
mm,
think 3 of them were Japanese, the rest weren't. Oh, I goes, yes, yes. You got Korea there. You've got also,
mm.
well, that's just reminding me. Senna, I don't think I reacted to her last one. But I can't keep, and then little Nam, she keeps churning stuff out like you wouldn't believe. And I made a comment on a thing. I can't keep up with all this.
Yeah.
I can't. But but I have reacted to some of hers because of what she's done.
Yeah.
I know I've got one that's up there airdrop. I've done another one yesterday. Um, I was just looking what I've got up here, flipping it. Because like when you look at your YouTube channel, I've had that many up there that it's filled the whole page.
Bloody
And
hell.
I know I lost one day, and I know why, because it was on the next page.
Bloody hell.
And
Do you
then
ever, do you ever like watch your own videos? I don't.
no,
I can't stand watching myself
no,
or hearing
no,
my own
no, no,
voice.
no, I can't. I get enough of a shock when I get up and look in the mirror in the morning. And it, and so I mean, like the joke. This is another joke as well. What I did. Let me just find the band. I reacted to a band, right?
Hmm.
I was going to react to another one of theirs, but I ended up reacting to the same one, but put the wrong thumbnail on it because I thought it was the other one, right? And I thought, oh, nuts, I'll leave it up there, right? So
Yeah.
like 9 days later, I reacted to the same thing. First time round, it gets 60 something views, and then the second time it gets nearly 100. So I thought, that's the way to go then. React to the same thing twice and put it up a few days later.
There you go. There you go.
I mean,
Um,
I mean, when's that one coming up? Um, oh, 1 minute, where are we? Oh, that should have been, that's today. No, ear tag was today. That's a new band. Have you ever heard of Mad Jamie?
yes, yes, Matt Jamie. I've been enjoying lots of Matt Jamie recently.
Well, I've
She's
got a
she's great.
latest one that I did that yesterday.
I haven't done the latest one yet. I
What
might do that
about
today.
Sakurua?
Um,
Sakura.
can't say
No,
I've
I didn't
reacted to
think you
them
would.
yet.
She plays keyboards. She's got like 3 keyboards and plays them.
Oh, but no, I haven't got
She's
around to
done
that one.
Bonfire, Razor Sulling, and she's
Oh,
dancing at the same time doing it, and she's bloody brilliant.
oh, I'll have to check her out then.
Yeah. Venus, because they're a new band.
I know I haven't got around to them yet either.
Glitter. The
No.
do's. I mean, there's them.
There's so many now. That's the thing. Like I said, although like personally, like I said, I don't go for like the views. I do tend to like balance it out a little bit. So I do like to do like some new bands, but also like I said, go to the bigger ones just to keep
Hmm.
the YouTube algorithm churning a little bit.
Oh
Because
no.
like,
Every now and again you go for the big ones. I mean, I've
mm,
done Rolling Quartz red wine a bit late.
yeah.
That's only got 249 views. So what? Who
Now,
cares?
Roller Quartz is a bit of a weird one, I think. Like I personally quite like them, but I know a lot of people that are sort of mid to them, a bit mild,
Yeah,
a
no,
little
I
bit.
think they're great. I've
Yeah.
followed them since they sort of started because the two bands actually joined up,
Mm,
and they every Saturday or whatever they used to do a live stream, and I used
yeah.
to watch them, and they were great.
Yeah, I personally quite like them as well. I think they're really good. I think maybe they get a bit of like I think there's a bit of a perception, obviously, for being Korean compared to Japanese. Like, is that something you've encountered a little bit more? I always
Yes,
feel like more people are more receptive to like Japanese bands than Korean,
you know
and I don't
about
quite understand it.
DIH. They're brilliant.
Mm.
I don't know if you've ever reacted to DIH.
Um, again, the name's not ringing a bell. Probably, but probably not. I don't know.
Oh,
There's so
Senna.
many.
She's the guitarist, singer from it. She's absolutely amazing guitarist and fabulous rock voice as well.
Yeah. So like I
Well,
said, when it comes
if
to
you
like
haven't
names
reacted
of
to them,
bands,
if
I'm
you haven't
I'm
reacted to them,
all.
you've not lived.
Oh, I'll have to check them out. I'm trying to like I said, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. When it
Make
comes to
notes. Make note. DIH.
DIH, I'll remember that. Actually,
Yeah.
you know what,
Not
fuck it. I'll put.
DHL. They deliver. Um,
I was gonna say like I'm trying to like type that into YouTube, but like what the fuck has he sent me?
oh, you've got to check them out. You'll love them. Especially some of
DIH.
the live stuff they put up. They're in hiatus at the moment, but unfortunately, that's the reason that they've had to go. I think it's money problems. You know.
Yeah. I'll there you go. I'll put that in my phone so I'll remember it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely
check them
that
out.
one. Yeah, you'll like them. I mean, I've got a UK band, punk band,
Oh, nice. I'll tell you what.
Lady Rage.
No, I don't think I'll be able to see that. Like I said, the one thing with the Japanese thing for me, um, is because I feel like because of my channel, like because I've done so much Japanese stuff, because I personally love it.
Yeah,
I feel like I get a bit typecast for like requests from that particular,
Yeah.
from Japan in particular.
Well,
So I haven't covered anything
I
in
love the
England.
title of this
Well,
song, Slut Gun. It's like when I did the interview with lesbian bed death.
name. I love that.
They're from the UK.
I was gonna say, if you're from the UK and don't have like some awesome wicked song names or band name, then are you really a punk fan? Yeah, come on.
These are a great rock. They're a great rock band. I'm trying to think.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think that other one. I'm looking for it now. That I reacted to, and the song title was uh, F Music. So obviously I had to leave the other. I had to blank the other word. Letters out. And Japanese, but I'm trying to think, but absolutely brilliant. And then somebody sent me another, obviously a link, because once you do that, someone sends you links, which is good. It's on my list, but it didn't it was not in the 11 I did, because I got X amount to do, and I'm scrolling down thinking, well, no, I've just recently done them. I'll miss that, skip that one.
Yeah.
But sometimes what happens is, you miss one, and then as the list keeps growing, they whoops, forgot all about them.
Fair enough. I
But
mean,
yeah,
yeah, you'll have to send me a list after, and I'll check some of these out for sure. Um, again, talking about yourself, I want to try, I'm trying to focus on the man, the myth, the legend. Um,
legend. Old fart.
hey, be the legend of old farts. Tell me a little bit about like your audience and stuff like that. Like obviously you've had the channel now for a while. You've obviously built up quite
Well,
fan base.
I always reply to all the comments,
Hmm.
which very few people do.
Yeah,
Well,
I try to reply to
I
as much as I
think it's
can.
paid dividends, because now I am getting people
Hmm.
commenting in Japanese because they know I'm going to reply in Japanese.
Yeah, I do that as well. I know I need a Google translator for half of them, so I apologize in advance if they're not very good on when I do it. But I do try my best to reply to all
Yeah,
languages
I
as
do.
well.
And it's like Nemophila, when I react to them, I'll always put Spanish subtitles in, right?
So yeah.
Because I was asked by somebody from Mexico if I would,
Hmm.
right? And of course, so I did, just for him. And then, of course, because I've done that, he's told his friends, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And I haven't got a problem doing that. They ask, I'll do it, because he says, my English isn't that good. Could you? So I says, yeah, but I say, I hope it translates all right, because he doesn't pronounce my words properly, because my English is rubbish. Um, but yeah, and so there's that. So now what he does, if he in the comments, he'll put it in Spanish, and he
Yeah.
knows I'll reply in Spanish.
Oh
Purely
man.
out of respect for them. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't expect. I know we live in the UK, right? So what would you have as your second language? But when, if you like, English is everybody's second language, we're struggling.
Yeah, so it's always an English thing that though, isn't it? Like we never like I was quite lucky because I grew up in Germany, so like I could speak English and German. Um,
Oh, figure that.
I know, but
You didn't know that, did you?
I know, yeah, guten Tag, meine Name ist der, and wie heißt du? Yeah, yeah, simple things like that. But um, I noticed coming back to the UK that that is a very much of a trend. We do expect a lot of people to speak English rather than us kind of learning.
Yep.
Uh, uh, yeah, it's always been a quite English thing. Maybe it's just a little bit big-headed, the suburbs. I don't know. I think we're a little bit behind the times when it comes to integrating with the rest of Europe
Yeah.
as well, which is not good.
I totally agree with you, but I mean, this is going to make you laugh now, because when I was at school all them years ago,
Yeah,
and this is about learning new languages, and because they teach everybody French. It's always
yeah.
French, right? And I says,
Je m'appelle Alan.
yeah, and I said, I don't want to learn French. I want to learn German.
Hmm,
Well, obviously, 8 years after the war, when I was born,
hmm.
it's not going to go down too well. And they went absolutely loopy at me. What do you want that for? Well, why not?
Yeah, if there was one language I wish I'd learned, like at a younger age, it would either be a mix between either Spanish or obviously Japanese. I think Japanese is really hard to get into, and I'm trying my hardest, but I think I'm at that point in that age now where it's like trying to learn new stuff is just hitting a brick wall.
Well, right. I've always said this: when you're young, your brain's like a sponge.
Mm,
Especially when you get to my age. I'm sorry, but it's a brick now.
yeah, so it's like trying to learn new stuff, and I'm just like, it's just
Uh,
not doing
well,
it.
I looked at this thing on YouTube. Learn Japanese in 4 hours. I thought, well, after half an hour, I thought, well, I've not learnt much already. We've only got 3.5 hours
Yeah.
left.
There's a great, I know you probably, I don't know if you're on TikTok. Not many people use TikTok, but there is a great channel on TikTok, which is like, I can't remember the name of it, but they're like daily Japanese words.
Mm.
So like these videos are like 2 minutes long, but he just has one word and he tells you like the different meaning to them. So instead of saying like, konnichiwa or something like that he teaches you like different ways of saying like, hello or goodbye, like in Japanese for like different times and like in the evening and in the morning and stuff like that. Very, very simple, but very, very like I couldn't stop flicking and learning. The only downside to that is like, 2 days later, it's all fucking
Yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, yeah.
it's all gone out of my head. I'm trying to
Um,
remember it. I'm like, what was that word again? I'm like, oh.
yeah, I know. I mean, well, I blew work because Bridie weren't expecting me to go arigato to
Mm,
them. They'll look shocked because I'm old. Don't expect that. And things like that. And the thing about it is though, learning all the languages is because see, with me as well, having a problem being dyslexic,
mm.
right? That's not going to help, is it? Now, but probably this is why I'm good at like building computers, doing all this stuff and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
Like why I'm into this 3D printing now and stuff like that. And but today you can learn things by going on YouTube and there's a video. I haven't got to read it.
yeah,
You know, I mean, like some of I'm glad it's not music I'm listening to because sometimes I have to keep up with the subtitles. I have to pause it. Can you imagine me playing some music and reading the subtitles? But a minute, just a minute, hang on a minute, just a minute.
yeah.
You know, I'll tell you what, I'll be pausing more than a certain person does on his live stream. Um, but yeah.
What's that? What's like the most like surprising like sort of like feedback or kind of like requests you've had of people for the channel?
Oh, when the bands actually come on and make comments.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
I've had some some bands you wouldn't expect. And it's like it's blown me away.
Yeah. Ah,
It
you're
blows
lucky,
you
ducky.
away. And because in course you get some of these newer bands and oh, it's thank you very much, thank you very much. I
Mm.
mean, one was thanking me all over Twitter. I says, well, thank you, but I said, you better tell the record company. It's just I've just got a copyright strike.
Yeah. That's the downside as well. Like some of the bands are like really receptive to everything, and then what you usually find is the record companies are,
Right.
pretty much assholes.
Who are the warning with?
Um, I'm not too sure. I want to say Warner Brothers, but I'm
Vivo.
not. Is it Vivo?
Yeah.
Actual like the channel, the YouTube channel of Vivo.
Yeah, it's
Is that actually a record company? I honestly didn't
it
know that.
comes up with Vivo, right?
Mm.
And now Vivo are known for blocking everything.
Oh, bloody hell.
Right. And as we know, the warning, no, it was the fans that's got them where they are today. Right.
Yeah.
So they put something up, Vivo block it. This is before I knew it was with Vivo, right? Or
Mm.
whoever they're with. They went in their studio and redid it and put it out so it's not going to get blocked. Obviously, they've had a word with the record company because they're reacting to this one thinking it's going to get blocked. It didn't.
Yeah.
They're not blocking it now. So they've proven a point to these people, publishers, whatever, that without the fans, they wouldn't be
Mm.
where they are. And look at some of the videos they've done. They've had loads of fans come in to help with the filming.
Yeah.
Now
I
that's
think
appreciation.
I think things have got a little bit better over the last couple of years.
Yep.
I remember when I first started, so just before COVID, trying to do sometimes some baby metal videos was like, that people would say this one's going to be blocked, be careful with copyright strikes and stuff like that. And I feel in general, lots of Japanese artists, I'm just singling baby metal here. But obviously, comparing what Baby Metal used to be like 4 years ago to what they are now with the channel, it's you pretty much just get a, all right, we've claimed your bid, and that's it. There's no action taken. Now, I much prefer that than what it was 2, 3 years ago, when for some strange reason every like Japanese artist would just be like copyright strike, block, 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 copyright strike, and you'd just be like, why? I'm just trying to
Well,
help and enjoy. But I feel like that's really mellowed out, and I feel like a lot of companies are.
I'm gonna disagree here.
You got to disagree.
Last four baby metals, right?
Mm.
No problem. Second one, blocked. Next one, no problem. And the last one I did, blocked.
I mean, yeah, some of the videos I think way back when are still.
It may not be because with the collaborations, you see,
Mm,
that's where no, it may not be baby metal site, maybe the other side. But do you know, because you know when the warning and bandmate did that on stage live,
yeah.
you didn't react to it, did you?
I did, just because my Discord went wild. Like I had so many messages like
Yeah,
neon, 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 and I
yeah.
was kind of like, all right, I'll do it, and I did it, and I think it was up for a day, and then I see lots of people message me again going neon, people are getting hit, take it down, and then as soon as people told me that, I was like, all right, okay, well they obviously don't want it
But
out, so
when they're
I
getting
just,
hit, they just dished out copyright strikes.
mm,
And it was
yeah, so
Pony Canyon that did it. I can't blame them. I
mm,
I didn't do it because I
yeah.
knew what was going to happen because it's not even been released as a single or anything.
Yeah, that was probably one of the first times, like as a reactor, I kind of felt pressured into doing something, and because I love Bandmade, I kind of was like, oh, I really
No,
wanted, but I was kind of like,
unfortunately, unfortunately, age was on my side, thinking, bit of
yeah,
common sense for once, don't do it. So I didn't do it. And of course, then you hear all these certain ones going, I got a copyright strike. I thought, haha. And you feel like commenting, well, serves you right, you
yeah.
stupid son of-"
I think I was quite lucky because I was later than a lot of people. So probably I don't think my video got traction. It was getting traction, but I think it didn't get as much traction as other channels because I again I was like debating whether or not to do it or not. But I did eventually kind of like cave and was like, oh, go on then. Um,
Hmm.
and then like literally like the day later, everybody was like, oh, they're getting hit with strikes. I was like, well, that's that video gone then. And I literally just took it off straight away.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about it. It was just like, yeah,
See, they don't
not even
think,
risk it.
you know, they don't think, but I do know that actual thing will be coming out as a video soon.
Yeah, yeah, it will do. It will do. See, this is the thing. This is the other thing I'm going to complain a little bit about other reaction channels, because if that was like 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, like I wouldn't have had to feel like I needed to rush. Like I know you like the reaction scene sometimes is a bit of a competition to who can get stuff out first because that means like views and stuff like that. But 4 or 5 years ago, people would just wait for the goddamn music video. You know it's coming, and now it feels like anything like a band does, like there seems like people are doing reactions to it, and you kind of feel like, damn, because
Yeah, yeah.
because like I said, I cover lots of small bands that I know I'm not going to get views for, but at the same time, you do want to get views on your channel, of course you do. But now it's
Personally,
it's a bit weird now.
I don't give a poo about it.
Mm,
The only band, you know the band, the one band I will, as soon as they put something up, I'll react to it and put it up within an hour.
yeah.
That's Nemophila.
So I like that.
And you know why? Because I followed them from when they started, and I've
Mm,
interacted with them, and it's more of a personal thing now.
yeah.
Because when I don't know if you saw the interview with them with Mayu and Mayu was there, not Tamu,
Mm,
and they said, "Do you watch any reaction channels?" She went, "Yes, me and Tamu watch old Mr. B."
so, oh.
And she says about, as soon as we put it out, he's always got it up there. And she says, and he gets upset. She obviously watched me one with Miyaku playing flipping Prison Walkways or what it was.
Mm,
I just lost it at the end, not thinking that, look, just carry on and you can always edit it. So I
yeah.
just left it, had to go off because I got no backup, but I still put it up.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was because I'm a huge Gary Moore fan, you see.
Mm,
And of course, so she. And it just, I don't know what it was. It just got to me because I've seen Gary Moore live, da di da di da. I've seen him when he went and did his blues stuff. I've seen him when he got his band up. It's one of them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that was it. So I thought I'll put it up anyway. But anyway, so she basically said that, and I mean, I don't know if she knew who did the interview with them.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched
Yeah,
that one.
I should love to have seen his face. Um, well, I did an interview with Nam as well, and they do collaborations with them, but they don't. I've never seen them do a reaction to their music,
Mm.
which is annoying me. They're using them to do collaborations with. Of course, ask her the same question. Yeah, I watch old Mr. B. Thought, yes, says you're right. Well, I know, and you can see them once when he asked that question. One of them was already laughing because he knew what the answer was going to be.
I love
But
it, man.
what you see, and I mean, what was happening was I was finding all these new bands and things and artists, and then they were watching my channel
Mm.
to go and like use them for doing collaborations with. But I don't mind, I haven't got a problem with that. But please do some reactions to their music. But
Yeah.
they haven't. You can't find any,
So,
and I think that's awful.
oh, I'll have to get a few more on there now, won't we?
Because I mean, have you reacted to Nam before?
Again, probably like I'm awful when it's this is the thing. I was actually having this debate with Howard, aka Andrew, the other day, and
That's stuck, that hasn't
it
it?
has stuck. I constantly remind him of that every fucking time. He hates it, and that's the reason why I love doing it. His name is Forever Andrew. But we were talking the other week when we recorded some more East to East, and even me and him were talking about it's like it's got to that point now where me and him are probably between us have reacted to like 10,000, 20,000 different bands now, and like the memory, especially when you've been doing it for like 5 odd years, the memory going back now is pretty. It's getting to that point where it's
I think I know that. I've got 4,000 something odd for me myself on
yeah,
my
yeah,
channel.
yeah. And then, like when somebody turns around to him and goes, "Have you reacted to these guys now?" Like honestly, half the time I'm like, I'm not sure because it just like you go for a flurry sometimes, some
I know,
days.
done that before. First time
Mm.
reaction. Someone puts up, no, it's not your reaction. These a couple of years ago. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of one guy in my Discord, Loon. If you're watching this, hi Loon. Um, I did a reaction the other day, and I think I was live, and he asked me a question, have you reacted to these? Or somebody asked me a question, have you reacted to this band before? And I turned around and said, I don't think I have. In which case, like literally not even 30 seconds later, Loon popped up and was like, you reacted to this band before. You did them 4 years ago. Here's the link, and I'm like, how do you know what I did 4 years ago? I love that people do that. But I wouldn't be able to remember that.
Right, right. Because I've been complaining about myself because
Mm.
normally I react to a band and then go and subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yeah.
Right. Then I come across. I thought it's been a while since I reacted to them. And then I go and look at it. I thought you didn't. No wonder you didn't. You haven't had the notifications. You don't know. And I
Yeah.
get really annoyed with myself because there's
So
some good bands out there.
yeah. I'm
You
pretty good for remembering. Like I'm awful with names, but sometimes like when I watch a video, and I do my intro and I'm like, all right, we're gonna react to these. And then like 20 seconds into the video, I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, I've already did these.
don't
But
talk to me about names. I can't remember flipping names. Well, as you know, with Andrew. Um,
yeah, with Andrew. But it's so weird because like names, I'm awful with names. But give me like any track of any music and give me like 20 seconds and I know straight away.
eh,
I'm like, I know that.
it's like me with numbers, right? Because of some of the stuff that I've been ordering, you got to they give you this one-time code.
Yeah,
I look at it once, and they turn up and they're telling me, because it's a number.
yeah.
If every band had got a number, I'd probably remember them all. It's
True,
like, I mean,
true.
like most people can remember the phone number, can't they?
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, you have to think about that.
I did have to think about that. I like in my head, then I was like, what's my phone number again?
But things like that. But it's just me with numbers. I can remember numbers. I'm terrible Oh, and then pronunciation of the names.
Kanji is always the worst one for me. Like every time a band is in pure kanji, it's really hard for me to remember like what they're called or who they are sometimes because I gloss over them because
Put them in the translator. Let that speak it, right?
mm,
And then, like I'd have to do one, I had to practice it over and over and over and over again. I thought, you ain't going to get this, are you? So if I can't get the name, I play it in the translator.
yeah.
And then that way it's, you know, it's better for everybody. I mean, I'm thinking sooner than me struggle, I'll do that.
Mm,
Because you see, unlike Japanese, when they sing English and don't pronounce the word, it sounds really good. I like it. You
yeah.
know, when it's, you know, walk and roll, you know what I mean? Yeah, when it comes out, but it works. It works. But to me, it sounds good. I like it. I
Yeah.
mean, the Stereo Gang. Done him again here, have we?
Again, probably not something I've come around to now.
I've done an interview with them as well.
That's probably
Right.
one I haven't watched
The
either.
singer, right? The singer, she sings everything in English, but it's like that type of English when she's singing. But it
Mm,
works. And she's got a great rock voice because when I was talking to him, she does understand what I'm saying and she
yeah.
can speak English, but I also got a translator. But that's another thing. I'll tell you this as well because Tom, he's in Acrobat Shonen. He's the drummer in that band.
Oh yeah.
And after that, they said to him, "Do you want to come and join us and play at the same gig?"
Oh
He sent me a message saying, "Flipping hell, look what's happened." He said, "Then because it's you see, it's you know things like it's all helping each other, isn't it? It's
yeah, yeah.
you know,
That's a great thing about the Japanese community as a whole. I feel like they got a structure there in Japan where like everybody knows everybody, and you know every band kind of they're always kind of going backwards and forwards and stuff like that. And they're all friends. They all know each other, and
they all
I
get
really
on.
like that. They all get on. Yeah.
Yeah, unlike here, but they all get on.
Mm.
And I mean, Mellors, you must have reacted to Mellors.
The name rings about. I'm just trying to think whether or not it's Mellows or Mellors.
Mellows,
Mellows,
Mellows.
yes. Yeah.
Right,
No, I have.
right. Sally's one of them, the blonde-haired one.
Hmm.
And the other guitarist is Gina out of Bad Bubble. I did an interview with Bad Bubble.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting around, aren't I, Maru?
Yeah, I tell you what, yeah.
And they're both. I might see if I can do one with them as well, because I like the singer when she goes into that yeah bit. Well, it was great. I thought this is such a great tune. It really
Mm.
was, and they're getting really heavy. You got a new one out, by the way, as well.
Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out.
Well, it came out too late to get on the 11, so it'll have to wait for another day. And of course, tomorrow I'm going to be taking this computer to pieces. So,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You'll have to send me some pictures of the new rig. That'd be
well, I
amazing.
can send pictures of one. This my most powerful one.
Mm.
It's got a great long white graphics card in it.
Nice. Did you go?
You
Did you
what?
go?
Oh, talking of graphics cards, which do you prefer?
What between AMD and Nvidia?
Yeah.
I went for Nvidia. I got when I built this one, I went for a 4070 Ti. So that was powerful enough, but not too expensive. I couldn't warrant paying like over $1,000 for a graphics card.
Well,
So
I, I
4070 was
I
good enough for me.
did buy an Nvidia, but I'm never going to buy another one. I didn't want to do it in the first place. I shouldn't have done because I don't like Nvidia because what they did to 3GFX.
Oh, that's going back sometime.
Exactly, because you had three companies, didn't we?
Yeah,
Well, they brought out 3GFX and then closed the whole company down. They just wanted the technology.
yeah. I mean,
And I'm not that keen on them. I'll stick with my AMD because I've got
yeah,
what is it, the 790, whatever it is in the other
yeah.
one. But the
That-
GG, the one apparently the one that they was for the
mm,
Chinese market,
yeah.
and then they decided to put it out here for like a lot less than the other. I thought, hey, what? It's got 16 gig of memory. I'm going to have that. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I was really torn. I was really torn between AMD and Nvidia.
Also,
It took me a long while to
I was playing, I thought I'll
pick.
give Far Cry a go on this, right?
Mm.
I should have left it till Christmas when the weather was cooler. The flipping fans are going around like it was. It's like a flipping heat. I thought, yeah, flipping Nvidia card. Look at it. Look, it's cooking.
Bloody
Honest.
hell.
And I thought, no, I don't like it when they do that.
Yeah. Well, that was another reason why I went for the 4070 because I know obviously the more like proper high tier ones, they are like a lecky eaters. Use up a lot of power, obviously need
No, I
more
don't.
cooling and stuff.
I think this is a 360.
Yeah. So yeah, there were some problems with the 300 series, like
Yeah,
Nvidia cards. They were power hungry. And that
yep.
was one of the reasons again why I went instead of going for like a 4080, I went for the 4070 just because I think the 4080 takes like I think it was like 380 watts of power, whilst the 4070 is like it's like 200 watts. And I was like, half the outage and stuff like that for like consuming Aleki and power and stuff like that. I was like, it still does a decent job.
Yeah, well,
I don't, yeah. So
this
anyway,
was just for doing this, all right. But it's it's an MSI card as well because I got an MSI board.
nice. Yeah, I got an MSI board as
Yeah,
well.
I went off the rest. It's all MSI now, and
Yeah.
I like them because I mean they were the first ones to put the little lights in to tell you what's not working if something's not working.
Yes, that was one of the reasons why I went for MSI as well for the board, the red light on the board. Yeah, so freaking useful.
And I've never had one fail yet. You know, when you turn it on,
Mm.
you press the button and it works.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I went MSI just because I heard some awful things about like Asus at the minute.
Oh yeah, they were
Uh,
going through a real bad time.
yeah, they were going through a horrible
And a
time at the
load of
minute.
people, you know, that was like sponsored by them, dumped them.
Yeah, yeah, they've been a bit naughty, shall we say? A lot of people are watching this now, going, "What the fuck? When did this turn into a tech channel talk?"
We
So
can
yeah,
always,
neon tech tips
you can
with
always,
old man Mr.
you,
P. Tune
you
in.
can always cut this bit out. but but yeah, I know. I mean, because it's just the things that I'm into. I mean, it's like people like for the fans, the CPU fans, they pay hundreds of pounds,
Yeah, yeah,
and for 17 or 19 quid, you get one that's just as good.
exactly, exactly. Um,
I'm white.
yeah, you know, what, I was thinking about going for a white one, but I like black. If it wasn't apparent with the guitars and the t-shirt and stuff like that and the mic.
Oh,
Um,
well, I just changed all my computers over to white.
so I know a lot of people have been doing that recently. To be fair, I've seen like a lot of really nice white PC builds.
Oh yeah,
They
hey,
are quite nice.
the other case, right? If I want to get into it, it's just and it's got a door on it, so you just get straight into it without taking the bloody screws out.
Oh, that's nice. That's
That
nice. That
that is
one.
a nice touch, magnetic. It's really good.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Oh, nice.
we better move on.
Anyway, we're gonna be swiftly on. Um, well, it's like obviously with the channel now, obviously, it probably hasn't all been sort of like good times. I'm sure there was a lot of times like maybe you're feeling a little bit overworked or maybe a bit stressed or something like that. What's some of the challenges of like being a reactor? Maybe especially at your age, no offense.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, with it, what happens? You can get pressure from people.
Mm,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
they're going this, that, and the other, and you're thinking, you just haven't got a clue what we actually do. You know, you try setting one up yourself and seeing just what you have to go through to get, because I mean, how I started off and how I am now, it's completely different. So's the equipment I'm using and everything else.
Yeah.
And all that. And the thing was, I got to the point where it's like, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do that. I thought, then one day I just thought, sod it, forget it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that one. It's too old. I'm not doing that. And that was it. Just put my foot in. Somebody once said to me, well, why haven't you done mine? And I replied, well, you know, move up. That was 15 years old. I'm thinking, forget it.
Yeah.
I says, you know, I don't live in the past. I live for now. And
Yeah.
that, ooh, you know, I don't care. I says, put me on subscribe. I'm not bothered because that's another thing. You'll get
Mm,
people asking me about how many subscribers. I don't, well, I do. I said, but I don't care. I says, I never ask.
yeah.
I never ask. I never will be. I'll tell people to go over to these other channels and do it, but not for me. I'm not bothered. and of course, you see a lot because now I've announced what's wrong with me. Probably I'll get less people subscribing anyway. Oh, we won't
Oh
bother
yeah, I
him.
thought that would have maybe worked in the opposite way. I thought you would have
Well, no,
gotten
no, you
more.
probably. Oh, we won't bother him. Subscribe to me. We won't be around much longer. The silly old shit.
Oh, that's a bit hard.
My
I mean,
sense of humor.
what's the legacy you like of your channel? What was it you like? Obviously, I don't want to get into morbid stuff, but like, what are you? Is there like a plan in action or something to like kind of like maybe the day you kick the bucket? Like, what's going to happen to the channel or anything like that? Have you
Not
got anything
nothing.
like pre-planned?
The channel's up here forever.
Mm.
Right, and then 12 months after my death, another one should pop up saying happy anniversary is dead. I'll probably do it in advance and then schedule it.
Yeah.
I've thought about
That,
doing
that
it.
that would be brilliant to be honest. It needs to be a premiere as well. A premiere, so like it goes live and everybody's like, "Oh, there's a premiere
Yeah,
happening."
so there they all are in the chat waiting for a reply that's not gonna. And I tell you what, could you imagine it if you got a reply? Shit.
Yeah. Uh,
No, I mean I've thought about doing that. I mean, the only problem is, right? And I've asked this loads of times to, yeah. Well, yeah, how am I going to die? Is this a slow process or just don't wake up one day? And no one's given me the answer. So I
yeah.
don't know. That's probably why I go to bed like 2 o'clock or whatever in the morning, just in case I don't wake up, just making sure I've done everything.
Yeah. Is
Um,
that does that like affect your routine in any
no,
way now?
no. No, I don't even think about it.
Hmm.
I just go on how I feel.
Yeah.
Right. Now, because I've got the scar tissue, I know because obviously I've seen the picture. I know there's one here. I get
Yeah.
a bit of pain there, and there's one sort of lower down this side, and I get a bit of pain there. And I know it's the scar tissue. I was exercising, doing a lot of walking, and I thought, hold on, no, that's expanding me lungs. That's making that hurt.
Yeah.
So there's no point in me really doing that. I even got a treadmill.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I can't get a treadmill, put it on one, thinking that's crap. Put it on two. It's a bit better. Three, no. Four, that's better. And I'm like, but that's me because I can't walk slow.
Yeah.
And the same as right when you go shopping, right? I'll be coming back like a mule with 2 bags of stuff up, thinking that's silly because it's not going to do any good. So I got one wheelie things, with the thing on it.
Yeah.
Why did I get that? I go in there now, right? I come back. I'm thinking, well, I only have to go shopping once a week now because it's just pull it behind you, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, I can buy bags of spuds and stuff, because it's not,
Mm.
not driving, like, I'm thinking, yeah, this is, So anyway, I got one of them, and that somebody says, get it up the stairs so you can put it on the chair lift because where I live.
Yeah.
I goes, what? Hey, I said I want it up here today, not sometime this
Not
week.
next week.
You've seen them bloody things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're so slow. But anyway, so that's basically how I am. But people don't bother me anymore. I've had some nasty people in the past.
Mm.
Comments like, oh, have you done this? Have you done that? And no, so look, I find it easy to talk to you like on Instagram. So I go on Instagram and they now giving me a load of, oh, why have you done this? Why have you done that?
Mm.
Right. So anyway, and after then of course they went, well, yeah, you and your bloody bandmate. I thought that's it. That's the end of you, mate. You've now just been written off, deleted, gone. I thought that's it. I'm not having it. I'm not having people talking to me like that, want it all their way. And it's my channel. I put up what I want.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I feel you on that one. I've been quite lucky that I've not had many experiences with that, but it does feel like when somebody like maybe in the community is like really active, there's a certain amount of like the expectation, I think is the right word. So like if you don't do something on time or you're a bit delayed or life in general gets in the way because we all have like health
Yeah, I
problems.
do believe.
I got a family. And if it does feel like if you don't do something that day at that hour, then as fast as you can, that they
Yeah,
deem you as you
yeah.
not
Well,
doing
it's just
anything,
saying I
doesn't it?
wasn't reacting to theirs, you see.
Mm,
And I do believe Dicodic, I will name them, had the same problem with the same person.
yeah, fair enough.
And So obviously they got blocked off.
Yeah.
Right. Also, I'm going to go further with this one. Also, I got invited to go to this, like, on this music channel. They said, "Oh, you know, join in because you react and all this and all that."
Oh, yeah.
I says, "Unfortunately, seeing as you got a picture up there of somebody, because I mean, obviously, I knew his picture." I says, "I will not be doing anything because, you know, if there's you got a certain person there that's, you know, I didn't call him an asshole, but you know, but I said, so I will not be doing it."
Yeah.
But
No,
when I
fair enough.
saw
Well,
that,
was he part of the channel or
no, when I
just
saw he's involved with it, that's it.
yeah.
I didn't want nothing to do with it. So I mean, I basically let them know
Yeah.
without name dropping.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough,
But
man.
so yeah, that's the only one I had a problem with. Then there's one I thought was funny. What did he call me? Toothless, something or other. Or really had a go at me, right? And
Yeah.
says, "Can't even understand what you're saying." And I thought, so I went and just had a quick look on his channel. I thought, oh, I'll see what your game is. He's a drummer, right? So he wants me
It's
to have
always
a
the
go.
drummers.
Yeah, no, so he wants me to have a go at him. So then other
Mm,
people go over to his channel. Afraid not, mate. You've just been blocked.
yeah.
You know, and you get like, I mean, I'll get the insult, and I just reply, "Thank you very much," and that's the end of them.
Mm,
Then I've had this problem with on the live streams with these so-called people that are on about love bites are the best, no matter who's live streaming on. But apparently, someone says it's one person
yeah.
doing it. Anyway, I blocked them 10 times on one. I just block them.
Bloody hell. Yeah,
I'm
Jesus.
just I'm just going to block them. I block them all. But I thought it was different people because I had a go at it on my channel saying about, look, there's, you know, you people that are going about love bites, it's going to be putting people off them, not, you
Yeah,
know.
we actually covered this on Earth to the East. You know, it was actually Andrew that brought it up. Who actually said that, you know, there's been a bit of a love bites controversy about like bot accounts or this one person. We did eventually find out that, like you said, it was just one person of like 10, 15 different accounts that was just targeting love bites for some strange reason. I'm just like,
Well, no, not targeting love bites. I was on somebody else's live stream, like
oh,
Nema Fillers and things like
oh
that.
yeah, yeah,
And they just come in about the better, and I'm like, block, block, block. So even when Miyako did one, they got all the people.
mm,
This is Miyako people coming in having a go because she doesn't know English, so I'm happily blocking them all. So she says something about getting trolls, but I thought, well, you won't see any because I'll block them all.
yeah,
Everyone that come on, it's just me, block, block. That's all I was doing. Because there's no need for it. There's
nah.
absolutely no need for this sort of thing. I mean, we all like what bands we like and everything else. And if this one idiot, right, if I find out where he is and where he lives, I'm going to haunt him.
I will find you.
That'd be great, wouldn't it? If I
And I
came
will
back
kill
and haunt
you.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's amazing.
It'd be
Uh,
like, your days are numbered. I know mine are, but so are yours.
so are yours.
I'm coming to get you.
So, um, obviously you've done a lot of reacting, you've done a lot of bands, you've been doing it for a while now. You've been probably around to see like lots of trends, kind of like come and go and stuff like that. But where do you see like the music scene kind of going in the next year or two? Like, what are the bands
Oh
you
no,
think
mate. I
are going
mean,
to be at
I
the
mean,
forefront
I've
of
only
it?
got 12 months, not 2 years. All right. Um,
We'll make a prediction then. I'll come back to it.
sorry, sorry. I couldn't help chuck at it. Where do I see it going? Well, at the moment, you see, like Necky, they're an up and coming band.
Yeah, I like Nike.
Yeah, and you've got them, um, and uh, Almond Dot,
Almond Dot and the One is a really good band. I
Saber
like them.
Sister.
Don't think I've reacted to them on yet. There's always one in it. There's always one. I'm like, I'm doing well here. I'm like, yeah, no, that one, no, that one, no, that
Well,
one.
let's put it like this. I can't remember if it was Saber Sister or Almond Dot. I asked for an interview, right? And I got a lovely reply back from them. I know it
Yeah,
was said no, but because of their ages and the way it
yeah,
was, I thought that was absolutely lovely. I got a reply. I'm not bothered, but they were
yeah, yeah,
really,
yeah. There's a
really,
respectful way of doing it, I
yeah,
think, you know.
really nice about it.
Yeah.
So I thought that's fair enough. This I don't mind. And that's the same as Yo Cannon, the drummer.
Yeah.
We know I react to her a lot.
Yeah.
I ended up in conversations with her dad. And
That's one way to do it.
yeah, but he says she won't do anything because of her age, and she's a bit shy,
Mm.
you know, to talk. So I thought, well, that's fair enough. And then she's on about struggling with Japanese. So I says, look, I will put Japanese when I react to you, I will put Japanese subtitles in. But look, oh, yeah, if anything's been said bad there, it's not me, it's the translator that's done it. That's
Yeah.
translated it wrong. They said, oh, thank you. Anyway, I did it. Thank me very much for doing it. I mean,
Oh, that's nice.
I'm trying to do what I can to help people as well.
Mm.
And the way things are going, I mean, okay, Hagane, or however you want to pronounce them, now they've got June the drummer. That's going to highlight them. That's going to help them.
Yeah.
For sure. East of Eden, I'm not sure about them.
I like East of Eden.
They're good. I mean, they're good, but I can't see, whereabouts they're going to fit in.
Yeah. For me, the first song they released was an absolute banger. I really
Yeah.
like that. I think the other songs they released haven't quite, for me personally, quite hit the heights of the first one they dropped.
Yeah.
But I still think they've got potential. I just think they need to find their niche, if that makes sense, their like sound, because they're very experimental and they mix
Well,
up a lot
yeah.
of
Oh,
genres.
yeah. Wacker, the bass player,
Mm.
she's going on tour with what's it, Freeman. Is it
So
Freeman Feldman, whatever his name is? Marty.
yeah. One
She's going.
second. Sorry. Oh, thank you, Susan. So,
Why did you text me?
pardon?
Why did you text me?
Oh, it was I text you a band that Mr. B recommended me to print it
You
to
text me
react to.
DIH.
Yeah, DIH, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's the reason why I texted her, so I wouldn't forget. Wouldn't forget.
What's that? Your dinner's just turned up.
No, just a brew, just a drink. Keep me
Oh,
hydrated.
it's all right for you, ain't it? You got the
I know.
slave there, right? Oh, okay.
Well, that's the reason why you have kids, isn't it? Free labor. No, but yeah, I see what you mean. Obviously, like, with the limited time you've got left and stuff like that, I know we were just touching about like building PCs
Well, I've got all
and
today if you want to carry on talking.
pardon?
I've got all today if you want to carry on talking.
Yeah. I don't want to try and leave this like too long. Obviously, I
No.
might edit
Listen,
it a little bit.
I'm gonna make you laugh now. 4 o'clock's normally the time I eat food.
Oh damn! Oh well, damn.
No. Listen. I thought, no, it's just easier if we do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't mind. It don't bother me. I shoveled a load of food down my gut before we started.
All right. I did the opposite. I was like, oh, I'll do this at 4, and then I'll be able to eat dinner as soon as we're finished. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you said that, and I thought, don't realise that we don't all eat at the same time. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't mind. But this is how I am with anything, with interviews or anything.
yeah.
I will always fit in with what everybody else wants. It just makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Plus, they can't really say no, then, can they?
Exactly. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. Here we go. So obviously, with the like you said, a little bit of time you've got left, and we were talking, obviously touching about how you're building PCs and doing like 3D printing and stuff like that. Is there anything you want to do on the channel? Anything maybe you'll lean into, like apart from music reactions, do some more new stuff or anything like that? Is there, you got anything like that planned or anything like that on your mind?
I've got something planned, and I don't really want to talk about while we're recording.
Ooh, spoilers. All right, okay. We'll leave that there. There you go. Neon Reaper exclusive. Old man Mr. B is up to shit. We don't know what it is.
I've got my fingers in a few pies, shall we say. I've got a few things that I'm trying to get done. Some obviously going to take, because there's other people involved, so I'll probably give you an idea. And it's getting it all together.
Yeah.
I'll tell you once we're not recording. So you will.
All right, okay. There you go. I'm looking forward to that now. Might have to end this quickly. All right. So what are the goals for the channel then?
The goals. I've not got goals as such. I'm just getting on with things as normal. I'm trying to make things fun. You know, like me, my backdrops. I thought, oh, sod it, let's do a fish tank with something different. And this, just suddenly decided to do this, like before I did the 11 reactions.
Yeah.
I thought I need to change it. And of course, I had to put this together. You know, the fish tank look.
Yeah.
And I want to put it, but I don't care. I just, you know, if I'm stubborn. If I decide I'm doing it, then I don't care if I'm late to finishing. You know, however long this is still going to take me. So I just want to be different. I just want to do things different. I just want to get and I'm gonna do some more intros because I'm fed up with that one already. Because that one, how I got the intro, it's actually singing about me. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to get another one singing about me, but different. You know, like
I love that. I love the music intro you got.
the old bugger's about to die. Hip hip hooray! So that's me. Because I mean, I did the intro where you've seen me falling out of the sky into the grave. I did that. I mean, I've obviously got the one where I'm coming out of the grave. That's another thing. I need to do more green screen stuff, but it's a time. It's
Yeah.
the bloody time. I've not played the guitar for ages.
Yeah.
No wonder my hands don't move properly. I've got arthritis because I'm not using the bloody things.
Yeah.
You know, the stick. Yeah, you end up with a stuck to the mouse. Ah.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I like I said, I don't think people realize that sometimes because, like I said, I got a family. I know you maybe got a little bit more free time than I do. But I obviously got my daughters and my missus. Yeah, a lot more. But obviously, I stream as well, so I stream an awful lot. Although I haven't been streaming recently just because the weather's been too freaking warm. I mean, it's quite cool today, but even now during this, I'm still like freaking starting to sweat. You don't realize sometimes how little personal time you get. Like when you start the channel and do things like I can't even remember the last time I just like sat down and just like you just said like played the guitar and just had some personal time. Because whenever you got that like spare 2 hours, you in your head you're like, well, I could be doing a video. You know, I could be doing something. So it is hard to relax. You find yourself that you don't have as much time as what you think you do.
Yeah, it's like doing thumbnails and things and all that. But no, I'm planning on doing some different things. Oh yeah, another band, the Doo-Doo-Doos. I didn't like this one so much that they brought out. It's not as good as the last ones. No, I obviously had said it, so I expect to get my head bit off. I'm not bothered. But there's things like that. I keep thinking, what else can I do? What else can I do? What can I do to make it different? That's why I'm always changing my intro, you see, because everyone always got the same intro all the time.
Yeah.
But it's me's got to be looking at something funny. I thought, oh, I've got this one to sing about me. Okay, that's fine. What can we come up with next? And you know that thing sings about me. You know, there's a whole song, and I called it By the Old Mr. Bees. And I got that little character to sort of be like pretending to sing it all the way through. You know, things like that. Because halfway through, all of a sudden, like a desk appears.
Yeah.
With bandmate on it, all leaning on it, you know, doing like this.
Yeah.
And well, they had to fit in somewhere, didn't they? You know, so but I like to do things like it's like when I did that, put that silly thing up about me doing, it's like loads of me playing the guitar, but nobody bloody noticed that my head appears from the top of the amp with a bloody seagull on top of it. You know, no one bloody noticed that. Yeah. And these are the sorts of things I do. I like to do things like that. You know, don't take me too seriously because it's not the way I am. And that's what I'm planning. I'm planning on trying to come up with something different. I mean, I've got loads of different ideas for different intros, but I thought, I can't do some of them. You know, you know, if I could get myself dangling from a rope, swinging backwards and forwards, I bloody well would, you know, and I'd put it on the intro.
Yeah.
You know, playing the guitar as well, upside down. Yeah, it'd be fun.
You know, if I could give you an idea for an intro, do you know what I would do? Like just for some absolute sense of humor, I would do like the old Frankenstein movies, and then they would go, he's alive, and then have you.
Oh yeah, I know you mean. Yeah,
have you like raising up.
That's easy. That's easy to do. Well, you see, with a green screen, you can just lie there like that, and
Yeah.
you know, you can do that, and that's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
The rest you can fit together. You know, the because you know you've probably seen me when I'm flying around on that. But you know that board is I'm flying around on
No, what is it?
corner piece to an L-shaped desk,
Really?
and I put a roll underneath it so I could rock it,
Nice.
and that's it. Works.
There you go, the magic of Hollywood,
Yeah,
or the
well,
magic of Mr. B's
and I thought, well, you
creativity.
know, this is working, so I can do that. And I mean, then I was thinking of how to fall into the grave, and I thought, no, I've already done the bit where I'm doing like a dying fly. That'll do. Just drop myself instead of me trying to roll off this flipping desk onto the floor. You know, so I didn't have to do that. But I did quite a bit of green screen stuff, and then. And of course, then when you're doing green screen stuff and you're playing along to the music, obviously you've got the music playing, and you got to get your timing sort right.
Yeah.
But that and I mean,
I do love the intros though. I do like when they're different and they pop up. They're so
Do you
cool.
remember the early one when I come flying in playing the V?
Yes, yes. That, oh god,
I
that's some time. That
thought
one.
that was the start of it all, I think. But I mean, yeah, I know it takes time to do these things and everything else, but
Yeah.
you know, I know people don't appreciate it, but the thing is, they don't seem to realise it. I mean, I've complained about a lot of the channels now. They don't even got flipping intros anymore. I think some of them have heard me because all of a sudden they seem to have intros appearing again. But the thing is I mean, an intro is part of your channel. It's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I got an intro for like edited videos I do, but for most reactions, I tend not to put it in just because I'd like to get to the meat of the content, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, with me as well, I want to put like more interesting. I mean, I just decided to do that one because it's actually singing about my channel, about reacting to new bands.
Yeah.
Get that bit in, you know what I mean? And I thought, okay, in the full song it says about some others are only in it for money, I think. All right. See, I do actually write songs, right? I write a lot of songs. I mean, I wrote one about my neighbour and his drink problem and sent it to him. And I said to him, I do that. It says, there, you put that on your channel.
Yeah, I was going to say, when are we going to get some like Mr. Old Man, Mr. B original music content on the
We
channel?
can't talk about that at the moment. That's something else we can't talk about.
But... Oh, you're teasing us now.
It's all this is in the pipeline. I will tell you when we're not recording.
Okay.
Because,
there you go. The mystery deepens.
Yeah. but you know, I mean, like I said, I will answer anything, but I mean, there's certain things I can't disclose because it's not all been finalized in such a, you know, as well. But I have got things planned. But the trouble is, because I've got a new angle on this now, because you know how long it takes to put some of these things together.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget, I'm dying, so don't take too long.
Yeah. That's a great way for
pressure.
Put some pressure on people in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like today. I was going to build that computer and do some more 3D stuff, but you know.
All right, well, let's like I said, we'll start running this down then, series. I think we can let you get back to playing with your toys.
First thing I'll do is get some food.
Now some food, yeah, that's what I'll be doing as soon as this is over.
It'll be chicken. Oh no, because well, what I'll do is I'll buy like a full cooked chicken because I'm lazy, although it's already cooked.
Oh no, I love full cooked
and
chicken,
of course that'll last me for about 3 days. But then I pigged it all. Because I do cooking. I do a lot of cooking as well. If people want to know about that, I used to bake cakes as well at one point.
Nice. Well, the Mr. B Bacon channel.
Yeah. I won't go into that because I used to do like a Dayton walnut because I stopped making it. Right. So I did it, but I also added a different ingredient. And when I was at work, and I used to text into work, and they always go, "Oh, make some more." I'm not going to tell anybody the secret of how I done that. And it's always nice and spongy and soft and everything.
Yeah.
Because you say, of course, I've got an air fryer as well.
Yeah.
For doing all my stuff. I mean, I avoid going to Sainsbury's because every time I go in there, I come out with a flipping joint of beef. Well, yeah, it's what for £6, and it's a lean top side. What are you going to do? That's 2 days worth of me. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm saving money if you like, you know, but you know, that's why I have to, you know, go insane. It's like, no, no, just straight down that aisle, go for what you come for.
It's like me every time I walk past a freaking game shop. I'm like, no.
Well, I drink Nescafe coffee, right? You know, the 500 gram. Go on, I might as well say this. Right. Tesco's at the moment. Yes, folks, I go to Tesco's. There's a coffee wars on with B&M who's moved in next door. Because like Tesco's put theirs up to 7.20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next door's always put theirs down to £6. So now Tesco's is down to 5.50. But at one point it was down to 4.50. I probably have 9 jars of coffee. Well, you work how much you've saved from it being £7.
Yeah.
And I said to everybody, maybe the coffee will outlast me. So if you'd like me to put your name on one in me, well, I haven't got a problem.
Free coffee for everybody. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? I mean, you know,
Hmm.
this is how you save money. And I know it seems daft and my cupboard's full of the bloody things. But you say, well, me, I go shopping this week. If it's still at 5.50, I'm afraid I can't help it. It's just going to be, oh, it's fell in the trolley. You know.
I can't have anything in my cupboards with my kids. That's it. If something's in the cupboard, it doesn't stay there. It gets freaking eaten or scarfed.
Same with chocolate. I only buy it when it's on offer.
Yeah.
Everything.
I've never been much of a chocolate person, to be honest.
That'll make you laugh. Nor me. I was always a savoury person.
Yeah, same.
But since I've got older, I've gone on to chocolate.
So no, but I used to love chocolate as a kid. I think everybody loves chocolate as a kid,
Yeah,
though.
you do.
But yeah, no, the older I'm sort of getting, the more I lean into like savory stuff.
Then you complain about, let's say, Kit Kats. Oh, they were bigger than this before. Look at the wagon wheels now. They've shrunk.
Oh, they are though. I swear, Mars bars are like half the size they used to be when I was a kid.
But there's we says, yeah, but remember when you're a kid, you had small hands. That's not going to work with me. We know. We know.
Yeah, we know chocolate bars used to be way bigger than they are now.
Yeah.
So, and I like to have this debate with people as well, because like, you know, a lot of the ingredients and the recipes and all that for chocolate has changed now. But I swear it was so much nicer freaking 20 years ago than it is now. Like, I know it's a lot healthier now, less sugar and stuff like that, less ease and all that crap they pump into it. But I'm like, I don't give a crap. It tasted way better back then.
You know, Mrs. Cadbury sold Cadbury's.
So, oh, did they? I didn't actually know.
Yeah,
that
to the Americans.
Oh, is that why it's all shit now? I was going to say.
No,
as soon as
she
you said
told them about the ingredients. You ever change it, and you'll be in trouble. Because no, theirs is still tasting the same, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, because compared to American chocolate, I saw a thing where the Americans were trying the English chocolate out. The English chocolate one.
Yeah, no. I've never seen the fascination with American chocolate. Like, I know a lot of people that used to eat like I said, Hershey's and stuff like that. I never could get into it. I was just kind of like, it's all right.
I just wish Tesco stopped putting. You know the Toblerone, the big one.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's £6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.50.
You go to like Poundland now when they do like big Toblerones for
oh dear, it's gone in the trolley.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for the the white chocolate Toblerone one. I like the white chocolate version. That's nice.
Talking of white chocolate, right? This is like the Milky Bar. You know the big bar of it. How come if you buy the little ones with a little cowboy in it, tastes better than the whole flipping big bar?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. That's a conspiracy theory.
Sorry, we totally digressed here, haven't we?
Yeah, we're talking about PCs and we're being about chocolate and stuff like that. All right, let's get back to the stuff people probably want. Music reaction channels. Like, you've been in the game now for a while. You've probably seen some channels come, some channels go.
Yeah.
Do you still watch a few? And if you do, like, where are the channels you usually go to?
I'll have a sneak and watch yours, that's for sure. Every now and again, I want yours.
Same.
Just to see, what's new, what's he doing,
I seen you comment the other day going, "Oh, I've already done this." I'm like,
that was never filler. I beat you by about 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I seen that one.
I had to go and have a pop. I thought, yeah, this is my band. How dare he do it so quick?
Yeah, no, I see
Yeah,
that one.
yeah, I mean,
But like actually, any other channels or anything to be keeping your eye out on?
can I
Maybe.
just say though, see about Nemma Filler, I've already put my intro, join me intro on it and stuff. You haven't. Cheat.
Yeah. Like I said, for reactions, I tend not to put the intro on, but for like my blogs and the podcasts and stuff like that, like all my edited videos, like proper edited videos, how it will have an intro. This will probably have an intro once I get through with editing it and stuff like
It's
that.
going to
So
take you ages to go through this.
I know. I'm gonna have to like wonder what to cut or what not to.
This is the difference when you pay for Zoom.
Yeah, there's that as well. The free
But-
version of Zoom, we're not for me.
But obviously you can understand what it's done for me. I mean, it's been a godsend for me, if you like, because without it, I wouldn't have done half these interviews I've done.
Yeah,
I
like I said, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, obviously, I need to pay for like probably the full version of Zoom. Like, especially if I'm doing interviews and stuff like that. Obviously, 40 minutes is not too much. Although me and Andrew use the time limit for the free version of Zoom like to our benefit.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have that, the cutoff point would be yapping like our videos would
Yeah,
be
like
like
we
2
are, yeah.
hours. Like
Yeah.
we are now. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Also,
it would just go
do you
on forever.
want I'll tell you, because apparently I'd got 30 minutes with the bride here.
Yeah.
That's what I was told. Whoops, went over a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the good thing as well.
They didn't mind, so I'm keeping going. I'm going through my questions. Also, like I sent the list of the questions to the record company. We went through them. No, we don't. Can we take that one out? Can we do this? Can we do this? Yeah, certainly, of course, can. So that's what I did.
Yeah. I've been quite lucky with that one. Like, there's a few interviews I've done, and a lot of people have been okay. The only one I really had an issue with was Baby Beard, and that was a really awkward one because obviously I was talking to him on camera, but obviously he had like the record company like execs like off camera. So like every time I asked a question or something, they were like. And he was like, I can't answer. You're gonna have to cut, or you'd say something, and the exec would say after, you're gonna have to cut that. That was a pain in the ass to edit because there was so much I had to go through and scrub from that one. So yeah, that was like the most painful edit I've ever done, just because it took me fucking forever. Because I would all.
Yeah. Do you ever ask at the start of a video, is there anything you don't want to talk about?
Things, even though he probably shouldn't.
You've just gone off the air then.
So who? Me?
Yeah, I come to you speaking.
Oh yeah, my mic flickered for a split second. Sorry, yeah, so I asked him to say, I said, anything you said before, just cut off. Like I'll obviously edit and cut off. But it was really funny actually, because I was asking him loads of questions. He was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing this soon. And like the executive from like off camera would be like, no, can't announce that yet. Like it's not been finalized. I think, oh shit, can't say that. So and then he'd like re-say his question, like say his answer, but it was quite funny, but it was horrendous to edit. So I had to edit like that 4 or 5 times before the company gave me like, yeah, okay, you can post that now. I was like,
I was expecting that with Bride here for them company wanting to see it.
Yeah.
But I always do this. I said to Bride here at the end, obviously when we're not recording, would you like a copy of this? Because I will put it on my Google Drive and you can download it. And they went, thank you. I do it because I don't own it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't own it. But you imagine, so if they can put it out their side of the world, Japanese, hopefully it should help them.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's so I sent it to the record company where, because that's the email address I've got. And I thought, well, great. But I'm trying to think of, I don't think I've had a problem with anyone, but I always ask the same question at the start. That seems to relax everything. I've had some funny ones. Oris Mondo, well, they were funny with some of them. Well, no, 386, that were funny because one, what's it was sneezing, super satin, and I got tissue handy, and I was thinking, and think. Then there was the bit where she's in the picture back me, like, got the same shirt. She says, "Yeah, my shirt." So I start to take my shirt off. But see, where words, you don't need words.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and they sent me a lovely message because somebody told them what was wrong with me, Iris Mundo.
Yeah.
And they sent and thanked me for what I'd done for them and everything.
Oh,
And I
oh,
nearly
that's
replied,
so cool.
"I'm not gone yet," but but no, it was.
But hurry up and bring some new stuff out so I can react to it.
I think now, yeah, but that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
I think it was Shred Dog that told them because he's actually met them in
Yeah.
Japan. Of course, they'll know me obviously because I'm, and that's a pity because Mato.
No, I thought you said
guitarist.
NATO. I thought it oh yeah. I thought you said NATO then for a second. I was like, huh?
No, I'm not joining NATO. Mato. Well, I did an interview with her, and even in the interview, she says, "I'd love to meet you in person." That's not going out, but
yeah,
but there's all this stuff, and it's all going to stay up there when I'm gone. That's for sure.
yeah.
But I'm going to try. But let's put it like this, I'm going to go out with a bang if I can. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and do something. But most of my time now is for me.
Yeah.
It's for me. I'm doing what I want to do, and I think that's important. Although the channel's not going to suffer, but I've still got to do some more intros. I've got to come up with something. But I've got so much in plan. Is there anything else you want to know? Or I've answered it or not answered you properly. I don't know.
No, I think you've done well.
The future with reaction channels, I think, is a bit indifferent.
Yeah.
Because the way some are going, and when we know certain ones are packed up, and because they've got we've got to come out with different things to keep people's interest.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I feel like I'm starting to become like one of the dinosaurs of YouTube now. I feel like reaction channels are becoming very trend orientated, very commercialized, I think. Or a lot of reactors now, to me, don't feel genuine anymore. Like
no. They're all doing the silly face impression on the thumbnail. Look how many flies I can catch. They're all doing that. The new ones that come up, band made, baby metal. You know what I mean? It's all all the same. And it's like they're giving you that like, "Oh, I'm blown away" look. Well, it doesn't work for me. Because some people said, "Oh, your thumbnail's important." Oh, yeah, that's why I put up who it is and what it is. I'm not going to put a line. "Oh, these are bloody fantastic. Make sure you check them out. So and so drops her pants halfway through the song."
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Sorry, it's one of my silly voices. I have a load of them, Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's one of the things I always try to say on my channel as well. Like I might not be the best channel for like quality, might not be the best channel for breaking down music or whatever, like you said. But the one thing I will offer is complete, it's 100% genuine. It's 100% not forced. And it's 100% not trying to like mug you off for views or anything like that. At least I hope not to. At least
who's your favorite band?
My favorite band currently, what, as in like a whole for music or just like oh,
that you recently reacted to?
That I've recently reacted to.
Yeah,
I've got to say, I've been recently this week. I just did a EP review of the new Neki EP.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I really enjoyed the new Neki EP.
Yeah, okay. Now just a video, not an EP. Go back.
A video, an actual video.
Well, this is one. I can't think who it was you reacted to. I thought he's going to wet himself in a minute.
So, I don't know. Oh, the cyber dancers one. Is that what you're on about?
Could have been. I thought he's going to wet himself.
Oh, there was we had a request for that from.
I come on to a channel. I don't always like leave things. I just go on there and have a look. I don't.
You got to do a few funny ones. Like, it can't always be serious. Like, you got to come on.
You know what?
Laugh.
That's good. Well, look at me. I all of a sudden decided to do a reaction to Avant-Garde. Yeah, the dance group.
Yeah.
30-odd thousand views.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I like them so much. I thought,
Mm.
look, it's music. It's music. So I'll do it. So I did.
Mm.
And I mean, I do like them. They're very good, and
Yeah.
especially the faces and the stuff they make. Then I put that thing together of them, like to get. You know, somebody asked me if I would, and
Mm.
I put it together, and the person who asked me for it, I sent them it, so they got it.
Yeah, like I said, I like doing a mixture and stuff like that. Like I said, I did like the Cyber
I
Japan
don't
dancers.
mention mixtures.
So,
You won't
well,
know
there's
who they are.
well, I was gonna say actually, well, not on that one, but I was gonna say there's talking about mixtures as in like bands, sort of
The
like
push
mixing.
bike song, the mixtures.
Yeah, there's been a lot of bands
You need
collaborate.
to check that up now
Oh,
on Google.
you're gonna set me up now, aren't
And
you?
then you listen to that and you'll be going, oh my God, this suffered in the 70s.
Fucking hell. Um, there's been a lot of bands collabing and stuff like that now. We're seeing obviously like the Warning with Bandmade and stuff like that. We're seeing Baby Metal do stuff with like Electric Cowboy and all that. It seems to be the Japanese industry seems to be like branching out and collaborating
I,
with a lot of Western
yeah,
artists.
I don't know with the Warning. I wouldn't be too surprised if the Warning weren't behind that because they're very clever. Because the girls are very clever
Mm,
with how they've promoted themselves from
yeah,
such a young age and everything else, and how they are always reacting with the fans. They'll go on Instagram and things
yeah,
like that, won't they?
yeah.
And of course, Bandmate are similar.
I think
So
I think that benefit. I think that's
they're
the
both
best
going to
collab. Yeah,
benefit.
yeah, both going to benefit from that.
Yeah,
Bandmade for the Western audience and obviously the Warning tapping into Japan. So yeah, I feel like that's a win-win on both sides.
yes,
To be honest.
it is. And of course, they want them to go to Mexico and sing in Spanish.
So
Yes,
yeah.
I have watched it and I've reacted to it, and it's still not uploaded yet. I was
Oh,
going to
you
do it.
gotta get on that. Gotta get on that.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know, but I don't care. I'm in no rush. Yeah, I just
yeah.
go.
What
But
do you think about the debate about, and then this is a very small debate, but I'd like to get your opinions on it. A lot of people saying, obviously, like Japanese bands, obviously, one of the hallmarks of a Japanese band is they sing in Japanese. Shock. But there's been a lot of bands that are singing in English now. A lot of up and coming bands singing in English. A lot of Japanese bands releasing like an English song or stuff like that. What are your thoughts on that? Would you rather a band just stay true to their like roots and stay Japanese, or do you like the influx of like sort of like English lyrics and songs
I'll
now?
tell you what I actually like is when they use the two languages.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite, where you get like a
I
proper
know it's sort
Japanese.
of like, oh, he's being on the fence, but I do like it. I do like
Mm.
it when it's like, um, who was it? Oh, flipping hell! Right, there's a what was it? Oh, I've got to find this now. I've got
Started something now.
I've got to find which band this was. Hang on.
Yeah,
So I'm looking on my list now. I don't know
that's
which.
all right.
Don't, unfortunately, I don't know which way to scroll them out. Really.
I'm like that. Yeah, I know. I agree. I quite like it when a band does it in Japanese, but they have like an English hook. Like even if it's something like really, really like just like simple and stupid, like one English word. It's just like that's or something stupid like that. When they got that hook in their song, it just makes it really good. I do like the mixture actually.
I think it was Cyber Sister, the one they just put up,
Mm.
if I'm not mistaken. I'll tell you when I find them. Um, yes, it was. Right at the end of it, the song's called Music Prisoner. And
Yeah.
right at the end of it, she goes in English, Music Prisoner. And I'm thinking, well, that's the title of the song. I don't know how many times she said it, but that's the only time I heard it. I thought, well, there you go. And I thought, yeah, but I
Mm.
know what you're saying. Right. See, we know Bride Earl sing in English. We know Fake
Mm.
Gear sing in English.
Yeah.
Nema Filler.
Love Bites singing
Yeah, Love
English as
Bites.
well.
That was
Yeah.
my next one. Don't worry, I haven't forgot them. Love Bites, you see. Now, because I mean, and you might see Bandmate doing more of it because they tend to favour, right? Bandmate are favouring America,
Yeah.
right? Love Bites,
Wouldn't be able to tell. Still waiting for the European top.
yeah, right. Love Bites, right? Somebody says to Miyako says, "Oh, the UK is my second home."
Mm.
They like coming over here, right? Which is nice to know. But you see, like with Bandmate, they just do bloody London all the time.
Mm.
right, when Bridie come over, they started at Scotland, Hartlepool, somewhere like Manchester, Birmingham,
Yeah.
London. They've gone the opposite way.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, innit? If you
But-
come over to
but-
UK to tour, yeah.
Any band that goes to Scotland is going to sell out
Mm.
because hardly anybody goes.
Yeah, the Scots always get a bit shafted. Like
I
it's
know.
usually Edinburgh or nothing, and even then, half the time, it's not as good as like they don't.
Yeah.
They just tend to go to London and that's it.
I know, sod London, it stinks and it's too expensive.
It is fucking too expensive.
Well,
Like
you know,
I'm up north, and I hate traveling down there sometimes because it
Well,
just costs too
you
much.
know, I went to see The Warning in London.
Yeah.
You know, private, the private deal, I got invited.
Oh, rubbing it. That's how I'm ending this interview. Rubbing it in.
Yeah, but it's so for the next bit. Yeah, I got invited to that. I mean, yeah, which surprised me. But
I am going to see The Warning though. I got tickets for next year.
I tell you
so.
what though, they are good live.
Yeah, I'm
They are
looking forward to it. I
very-
got a hell of a week because like I said, I told you at the beginning of the stream, I'm off to go and see Bride Deer as well. So I've got Bride Deer and Warning in the same week. So I'm looking forward to that next year. That's going to be good.
Yeah, that's next year though. It's a long way off yet.
It is a long way off. Time's a killer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like with me. When I got to see The Warning, because I was going to see him before, but COVID put a mess to it. Then somebody sent me a reminding email, so I thought, oh, okay, so it happened. That's why I got the T-shirt.
Yeah.
And of course I got there. Of course, that's where I met Phil Phoenix, Wings of Phoenix. And Daisy Pepper was there. I was looking for her. I couldn't find her. She heard I was there. She was looking for me, so we must have missed, you know. But yeah, because that's when I asked him about doing interviews, of course. Hey, that's me. Any opportunity to get you've got to. I mean, I've tried. I mean, I'll probably tell you a load of people that I've been talking to about interviews off here, because what happens is if you tell somebody, when or let them know, oh, I'm thinking interview, says you'll get people pinching them. And in the case of in the case of Japanese bands, they will send them a list of questions and ask them to record their answers, and it's not a proper interview.
No,
it's not. That's not a proper interview to me. That's just questions and answers.
Yeah.
And I lost one because of something like that, because we're in talks with them saying, oh yeah, we'll do it, and then this other one pops up suddenly. I'm thinking, no. Yeah, they've nicked it. But there you go. I've got used to people nicking stuff off of me. What's on my channel? It's normal.
Yeah, I know.
It's there for everybody. It's there for everybody. You know what I mean? So, but it's just the way they do it.
Yeah, there's a few people now that I know that like they haven't covered anything before, but if I post like a new band that nobody's done, I know that like it's like a day later it's on their channel. I'm just like, I know exactly where you've got that from.
Yeah. Well, me, I know this, all the time. Oh, did I tell you this about somebody sent me an email saying, like, if you want your guitars to go to a home, there's always here, sort of thing. Well, you know what they can do, don't you? They can run and jump.
They can run a jump. Yeah, because they're coming to me. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I can always ask a certain person who said, can I, if you want, send them to you. I mean, some to you.
So
well, I've got to organise that with DPD.
I was gonna say, like, is that something that's popped up now? Like, obviously the things that you own, obviously the computer you're doing up and the guitars and stuff like that. Is that all been sorted?
No, that's the problem with the will. I've got 3 computers. I've got the iMac, which is used for music.
Yeah.
I've got my games machine. I've got this one here. Plus, well, this might become 2 now for this other thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got 13 guitars.
Yeah.
One of them is a 5-string bass. One of them is a 7-string Schecter.
Nice.
The rest are 6-string. I've got a Gibson Nighthawk, and I've got an Epiphone copy of it. That's called a Shitehawk because it's got a problem with the neck.
I love that.
That's what I explained into Bridie, and they got the joke. He explained it very well because they all started laughing. they realise I'm using the word, rhymes with hawk, shite. Hawk.
I like that.
So, I've got them. I've got a really expensive Les Paul, $3,000 boy.
Bloody hell. Well, like I said, will that stay in the family or something?
Get
Or
lost. What bloody family? They went, well, we have one of your guitars. What, just hang up and collect dust? Well, that's what yours do. No, they don't. I bloody play them.
yeah.
And they're going, oh, well, yeah, just remind. Look, if you want to remind me, just go on my YouTube channel. I'll still be there. Yeah. I'm not nice to them.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Same when I
enough.
changed my will to nobody turn up. Yeah,
Mm.
it's just, I mean, my funeral, it's just going to happen, right? And I said to the funeral, can you stick me ashes in a football so they can have a quick game when they pick it up? Oh, no, we can't do that. Why not? Oh, well, they can kick the urn around then. I'm not bothered. Because they've got family like right down south in this country, Belfast and all over. I said, what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point? There's no point to it. So that's what's happening with that. That's all paid for anyway, so they ain't got to worry about that. So, it's done. But the will thing is, I've got to sort it out next week. I started looking at it thinking, oh no, but I'm going to get help with it. Macmillan.
Yeah.
Right,
sure.
you've heard me hyping on about Macmillan nurses. They are brilliant, and there's loads of things that Macmillan has sorted out for me. Things I didn't even know about.
Yeah, I might do like a charity stream or something for Macmillan. Actually, my nan had a brain tumor and brain cancer, and the Macmillan nurses for her were absolutely amazing right up until the end. So yeah, I've only got positive things to say about Macmillan. To be fair,
everybody has. I've never. What made me laugh was when I'm there, and I mean the only question I asked the professor was how long. So I went, and then I'm talking to them. I said, no, I don't want this. I don't want that. And they says, you made our day. I said, why? I says, your attitude. Obviously, they see it all, don't they?
Yeah.
They see it all. He says, you're going for quality, not quantity. I says, yeah, well, I want to keep going back to the force hospital. I can't be YouTube channel to run. I can't be doing this. and they're going to put me through a load of tests, which puts me out. Someone's got to take me there, look after me, whatever, just to find out if I can have chemo or not. Well, imagine you go through all that. I'm sorry, you can't have chemo. I don't want it anyway. They can't operate because the cancer's near me heart.
Yeah.
Right. Plus, because I've got three things wrong. They can't treat things separate because it upsets the other one.
Yeah, I was going to say, like a chemo at your age as well probably do more harm than it would good. To be honest,
I'll lose me bloody hair, won't I?
How do I tell you this?
Whissy.
I know.
She's basically slaphead in Polish. Whissy.
Wissy.
Dziadek.
We're both Wissies then.
Dziadek, granddad.
Knowing you, man, they will turn around to you and go, you got 6 months, but you'll be here in another 3 years still going, I bet you.
Well, if I am, that would be amazing. That'd be amazing. But yeah, but anyway, so see what I mean? Because they've got all these different things. They can't, so I thought, well, sorry, let's just get on with it.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I appreciate you being so open and honest and stuff like that. And obviously I'm sorry about everything.
Sorry.
I know you don't want the sympathy and stuff like that.
It's not your bloody fault. It's mine if I just bloody smoke them bloody cigarettes. and it's not the amount of smokes, it's the length of time I smoke them.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. Well, there you go, guys. We'll end it here because I know we've been chatting for way longer than I thought we would be.
I know. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's me last minute.
I had more rabbit than Sainsbury's.
So I want to say a big thank you as well if you made it this far in the interview. Big thank you as well for joining. I want to say as well, if you're watching this, please go and support Mr. B. I know a lot of people probably be watching this are already Mr. B subscribers.
Whoa, I'll stop you there. Look, I can stand on my own 2 feet. I can support myself, all right?
Let me have this one thing. I mean, be nice. I'm a literal bastard to 99% of other people. So take it. But I really appreciate all the support, man. Thank you as well for coming on, being honest. It's really nice as well. I appreciate it.
Make sure the people go over to your channel because you're great fun.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate
you really
that
are.
as well.
You're one of the few people I watch a few channels, and you know, I nip on what yours is one of them.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That actually means a lot because like I said, I was watching your channel like even before we started talking. And yeah, Andrew beat me to it to reach out to you because a lot of people on the channel were like, oh man, Mr. B, you should get him on. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get him on. And then I found out Andrew was like, oh, right, no, Mr. B's is it. So I was like, oh, I'll go. You beat me to it.
Yeah, but that's where the name Andrew came from.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I really appreciate it. Obviously, like I've been wanting to get you on for a while, but like I said, we've had you on for Ears to the East as well, and I wanted to give it a little bit of time just for that to kind of disappear and all that before we come and did this. Obviously, hope not too long, obviously, because I know what's going on. But it's been a great chat, man. I appreciate it.
What's going on? I told you, I'll let people know when when things start to deteriorate.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
Well, there you go. We're going to end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Go and check out Mr. B's channel as well if you haven't. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching, guys, and everybody take care. And
bye.